If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to week 5 of Twilight 2000 on Zed's Chamber. Hopefully this week we might get to spend some experience, but who knows? We could not. We could all be dead by the end of this. So yeah, don't forget, if you're watching this on Twitch, to hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And hit that little bell icon if you want to keep supporting the channel. We're still looking for players for the Warhammer 40k game. So if you're interested, do sign up. Make sure you're available as much as possible. Join Discord. Go to Test Chamber sign-ups and it's there. Fill out the document. Read it properly. Because people don't. Yeah. And that will be starting on the 13th of March. However, it is 10 weeks because 2 of those weeks I'll be at some point. 2 of those weeks I'll be working on the Sunday. Unfortunately, it's 40 quid. I'm not gonna turn away £40. You know, if I was making enough money to not do it, then I wouldn't. But I'm not making enough money to not do it. So yeah, we're going to go around the table, get people to introduce themselves and the characters, have a brief recap of what happened last week, and then we continue the slog of getting through this one map that we've been on for two weeks.
To be fair, it's a badass map.
Yeah, stuck together map, yeah. Cool. So, I'm James, and I'm playing Doc, or Samuel Laker. He is the doc of the party. He hasn't had to do much so far because no one's really been murdered or anyone's been attempted murder. But
except for the people good. You've murdered.
You know, yeah, but they deserved it. You know,
there.
Don't fucking try and rob us when we're on your side. And
that's a good point.
Exactly.
Accurate.
You know, it's called karma, bitches. Karma.
There's your next tattoo.
I actually have a friend who has a dog. It's a bitch. It's called Kama. No shit.
Is that a joke? Is that not a joke?
No,
yeah,
she named her dog Kama. It's a female dog.
Okay, cool.
I had to commit to a bit. It's impressive.
Yeah.
That's it really about Doc. He's not, he hasn't really had a chance to do much, but we'll see. We might have to. There's something bigger and threatening that's looking at us right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a. Well, we'll see how big of a threat it is.
Thank you, Nathan, for resubscribing. Most appreciated.
Always.
Tom, or Papa Smurf.
In real life, I'm Tall Tom, and in this, I'm Blake Pops Parsons. He's had a kid, as he mentioned that, probably every 30 minutes. He is currently having to do mental gymnastics, persuading himself that the Russians don't recruit people who have kids, so that he's just killing, he's not making any orphans. And as long as that's the case, he seems happy to shoot people through the spine.
I mean, you got to kill both parents for them to be orphans, right?
Oh, that is true. And he's spraying bullets, but probably not that much. So, yeah. He seems to be all right with everything so far.
Cool. Trey?
Yes, my name's Trey, and I play Flagpole, everybody's favorite CIA agent. There's also one, so maybe that's fine. We just been making our way through the ruins. I had to pick up Wynn, who had a bit of a blackout. And then I'm now in the forward position, taking some sniper. I think we took out the sniper, but I was taking some sniper fire. Flag's response was just about this to the sniper. Yeah, CIA in it for the mission. This is a war and we can still win it. His moral code is that I'm better than everyone and they're playing my hands. Right now, he's doing all his talking with his M4A1. But hopefully when we get on the road and he pick up a little bit of Polish from Dog, he might actually be able to find some people he can shape.
When you say you're you're our favourite CIA operative because you're the only one. Doesn't that also make you our least favourite CIA officer as well at the same
Of course,
time?
it comes with the territory, unless there is a secret CIA agent in the group.
I think you're giving the U.S. government way too much credit.
That would be very far from me to do.
That's what I think.
Another birthday boy today. Douglas had his birthday the other day, so happy birthday, Douglas, for the other day.
Sweet.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
Happy B-Day.
Yeah, I am officially a half century old. As soon as you can start measuring things in centuries, you're pretty much pooched. So good times. But hopefully I can survive at least the next 4 hours. I'm Douglas, Broken Shepherd on Discord, Broken Shepherd on Twitter, and I'm playing Erwin Eckhart. And Eckhart is a Canadian who is a little burned out on the war, having been on the ground since the beginning. He's feeling the accumulated stress. He's got shades of that 1,000-yard stare, or 1,000-meter stare in Canada. He's task focused, which means fulfill the mission. That's his goal. I don't believe that he thinks that the NATO allies can win this conflict. He doesn't have anything else to believe in, so he's just pushing ahead with what his mission was. Maybe you guys can give him something else to believe in. We'll see. We are trying to use pop guns against armor, so this should be a fun day.
Last but not least, Nathan.
Hey everybody, Nathan Clark, the illustrious GM or Godless Polecat online. Everywhere you care to find me online. Looking forward to today. It's gonna be fun. So the group has been slowly pushing through this bombed out area in the city, trying to clear Kalisz and leave with their objective and his family in tow. So far, they've managed to stay alive. They're still in the fight, and they've managed to take out a squad. I think it was a squad of infantry. Got mowed down. It was split up into two teams. It was pretty cool. I'm having fun messing around with the system. I didn't think that machine guns, the way that the ammo dice work, they're a little, I don't know, it seemed a little weird to me. But machine guns in role-playing games and video games get like a bad rap. They get like this, like they're kind of worthless. And in modern combat, the machine gun is everything. And I think we've been demonstrating that pretty adamantly in the last session. So, in the first session before that. The team is center. The team is center and bottom of the map. They are right now in cover in like 3 bombed out apartment buildings, with a armored vehicle between them and a suspected enemy sniper position somewhere past the armored vehicle. And now that's what they have to do. They have to keep maneuvering to their left or to their west, their southwest, in order to get out of the city. And that's what they're going to do. Unless they get shot, and we'll see. So let's go back to, this is a combat tracker. I love all these people in the combat tracker are like deader than disco. I'm just going to remove these combatants.
So we are a British guy playing an American, a Danish guy playing an American guy playing a Canadian, and then James is actually a Brit playing a Brit.
In fairness, I'm a Canadian playing a Canadian. So
sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry to offend you.
Okay.
We're playing to our strengths.
Yeah, digging deep.
Exactly. So let me boom. Okay, cool.
If I rightly remember, we just finished the round, right? We'd just gone round to the end of the round in the last session.
Yep.
Yeah.
From what I remember of editing the video.
The last action was Flag flipping off the sniper.
Yep.
Unfortunately, still has his finger.
Yep,
Yes.
that's the whole trick. Flipping
So
off
we
a
are
sniper
going
and still
to-
keep your finger.
Oh dear, what's
We'll
this?
roll all initiative again. Because we're kind of stalled out.
Okay.
And why didn't that order you into regular? Hold on, end combat. Yes. All right, let's put everybody back in combat. For some reason it didn't like add you guys into combat. Hold on just a second. I promise everyone I know what I'm doing.
It's
I-
just
I
building
will
up
say-
tension.
Yeah. I am impressed with the degree of functionality in this platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, roll
Yeah,
off.
Foundry plus Free League equals very
Okay.
pretty and very functional.
Here we go. Begin combat. All right, so let's get some tunes up.
Top of the round.
Yeah. So Blake, you are you're up, and you are in. Let me see what position you're in. Yep, you remember you had tucked into that building. I think you were on the first floor, or were you working your way to the second?
I'm on the ground floor, straight first
Okay.
floor, I think, in America. Yeah, and I think we've established that my machine gun doesn't actually do that much to the BTR.
Yeah, you could. So you could shoot periscopes out. You could try to shoot. Shoot the tires out, but the run flats. So you're looking at like flattening ammo on armor is basically what you're going to be doing. Chipping paint.
So yeah, I think I'll move one square and kind of hunker down on Overwatch in that case. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of centered around the BTR. If anybody appears around it or from it, they're going to get mown down. And I'm going to say over the comms, like, if we got anything that can do anything against this tin can, because otherwise we're about to be in serious trouble.
Negative.
Over.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, but it doesn't have a gun on it, so it's not like it can just sit there and just constantly shoot at us, right?
Yeah, no, but he's got they got firing ports, and
Oh.
they've already shot at you with the firing ports. There's a guy's been in it, has been plugging away with an AK. Not too dangerous, but it's not anything you can ignore.
I advise us to disengage. They got the superiority. We can't take that can without some better guns. What do you advise, Win? Over.
I mean, if we need to take it out, we need to get close enough to slap a C4 charge under the back bumper there, and that's, you've got a lot of open ground to get through to get there, and the minute you get there, the thing can drive off. So, it's unless we can lure it somewhere where the terrain's in our favor, I say we just work around it as best we can. It's the guys we can't see I'm more worried about. There's
Agreed.
at least 3 other Soviets, other tangos in this area, one of which has a high power rifle.
Yeah, anything shooting inside this place.
What?
Sorry, we couldn't hear that. Music is louder, but I couldn't hear who was speaking.
I think it was Trey, was it you that just spoke?
Yeah,
I only said agreed.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just before I end my go, is elevation useful to me? Is there any mileage in me getting up onto the next floor up?
Yes, elevation is useful, but you do know that there's a known sniper.
Yeah. Okay.
So just be careful. That's all.
Yeah,
But
you don't
yes.
expose yourself. It's helpful because it gives you a better viewing angle on the movements of enemy elements. And it actually gives you there's a advantage mechanically for having an elevated position against target,
Oh,
but it's also restricting your mobility, right?
So do we need? So basically, we need to spot this sniper before we proceed. Yes.
Yes, and the sniper isn't alone out there. There's at least another element of 2 guys,
Okay.
and we're assuming the sniper is the one who shot us from the other building. If not, that guy's still in play too. Sorry, James. The music is a touch loud. Can you turn that down a bit?
What on the stream?
If you touch,
Sorry, it is. I messed up because my global. I thought global changed it for everybody. I didn't know it was just for me. Sorry.
Gotcha.
So
if you,
that's a little better. Thanks.
if on Foundry you go to the 2 notes, we can each independently change the volume just for us.
Okay. We just need to make sure it's managed for the stream, right?
Yeah, I mean it's not loud for me.
Okay.
So it won't be loud on the stream.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, I'm overwatching.
You're
I mean,
watching. So what does that? What does that mean?
Except that first episode where I accidentally had the sound, I couldn't actually hear the music, so I had it like turned
It's
off,
righteous.
and then it was really loud. So there's that.
So Blake, you're overwatching. What are you overwatching though? Are you up and are you visible? What are you doing? If you're overwatching, are you just covering like back the other direction?
I was sort of around here, so if anybody did come out of it or
Okay, so you're up
Yeah.
aiming, watching the
I'm
BTR.
gonna get sniped, aren't I? Do I think if I stay on the ground floor that they wouldn't have a good line on me? That those buildings are tall enough to block?
Do you want to move to? So like what you can do is you can use standoff. So if you think that some of those buildings are buildings past that or might have somebody, what you can do is you don't have to be right up against a window. You can like see if you can find a window in a doorway and be back in a hallway looking at a window with your machine gun to find a line of fire on the BTR without exposing yourself to
Correct. Then 100%. That's what I'm doing.
All right, so let's go ahead.
Yeah, waiting for further orders.
Yeah, let's roll. You gotta make sure you can. Let's roll. Let's roll recon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roll recon and see if you can find a suitable position.
All of us, or
No, just Blake. Just pop a Smurf.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fine. We're fine. Everyone's fine.
Well,
Ooh,
I mean,
so that's
six
it
on one,
could
that
be
works.
worse.
Close enough for government work. So you find a table you're able to like pull back from like a kitchen, and you've got your bipod set up on your saw, and you set it up on the table, and you're overwatching the back, and you're in a covered position, kind of like a bunker. All right. Boop. Okay, so it is BTR's turn. What's BTR gonna do? And
They're going to take care of business.
He's gonna take care of business.
Oh, that's BTO.
BTR.
room.
Discord keeps messing with me. Okay. Alrighty. So BTR. One. BTR. I know what BTR is gonna do. Okay, cool. All right. Flag, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm in a bad spot.
I'm up. He sees me. I'm down.
What to do? Yeah. Well, I got lucky once. Well, we agree that we haven't taken that sniper out. We don't. I know just about his position, right?
Well, it is somewhere to your north.
Yeah, somewhere to my north, maybe a little northwest, because that's where the shot came from, but not an exact position. So yeah, I'm what do you call it? Counting my blessings. I don't think I'm gonna pop out my head again.
So the general guideline is if a sniper has seen you in a location, you don't appear in that location again.
No, relocate. Just like a. So actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. 1, 2, for my there, and then I'm gonna pop a mobility roll just to see if I can move an extra hex and start covering from that other corner.
Okay.
Mobility coming up here. I'm rolling a D10 or D6. Ooh,
Oh,
and I
wow.
got one
Oh,
success on my
wow.
D6 and 2 success, so I could get very far with this, but that would bring me out in open terrain. So I'm simply gonna limp up to this or sneak up to this corner here, and then silently check my area.
One suggestion: if you're
Mhm.
trying to spot a shooter, is to give them a target to shoot at. That's safe. So you lift a helmet up on your bayonet or something.
I'll look at the old woman then.
All right.
That's that was my fast action.
Your
I still
move,
have
yeah.
a slow action. I could be overwatching. Or could I pull out some kind of trick, Nathan?
What's your trick that you want to do?
Like helmet on my rifle or something like that, or something to like a mirror around the corner, something to draw at the sniper so that Pops can get a shot.
Okay. So, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Do you want to use your helmet? Do you want to use a mirror to try to spot, try to look? Like a little signal mirror to try
I
to
don't think I
look
have a
around?
mirror, but I have a helmet. So we're gonna
You
do
could-
the helmet trick.
Okay, do the helmet trick.
Is he able to? Are we able to hold actions in this system?
Yeah, you can. I'd say you can perform Overwatch, but
Yeah.
I can say your Overwatch action could be to throw the helmet out when,
Yeah. Just thinking, get another body or two in a spotter position to watch for the shooter.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll
Just
I'll do
increase our
my.
chances of seeing him.
I will be waiting for I'll be waiting for the go. So
Okay.
I'm overwatching my radio, ready to shoot with my helmet or something. And then so when you guys give me the go, we do some motion to lower out the sniper, because if he's any trained at all, he would know that I'm not looking out that window again, and he would know that I'm looking around this corner. So he might already be trained on that building corner because he kind of knows.
There's a lot of places in that building for someone to pop their head out. So he's,
Yeah, okay.
if
Oh,
he's
yeah,
still in his hide, he's looking around that building, looking at different places. But he's unless he's psychic, he's not zeroing in on that corner.
Cool. Then I guess a trained sniper is also trained not to give his position away before he can actually get a shot that matters.
Yeah.
Turnover.
So you're on this. You're on that corner. So you haven't actually like leaned out yet, right? Okay.
I'm sitting with my helmet and rifle, and I'm waiting for the go over the radio.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. Orchid is gonna sit tight. He's actually gonna run up to Doc with his family into like a better position, and he's gonna be like, What do you want us to do?" He says in Polish. He's like, "What do you want us to do? What should we do? What's going on?" And that's what he does. Where's this guy?
Oh, James, I think we've lost your sound.
That's because
Yeah,
I'm muted.
Okay.
That would be why.
I'll be like, just stay here. Keep a watch out on your back. I'm gonna move forward and try and help spot for this sniper, right? So just stay here in the middle of the building and just watch our six, or watch behind us.
Okay.
All right. Just be ready. Give him a wink. I'll get out a pack of fresh cigarettes and hand him them.
Oh, thank you.
You've got more cigarettes?
Oh,
Hands
We're
up.
supposed to be buddies.
That's cold.
That's meta. You didn't know he did that.
Just remember who gave you smokes, Blake.
So he's like, "Oh, thank you, Marlboros," and then he shares like half a pack with his mother because she smokes like a chimney as well. So so they're just sitting in like a living room, like a little AK, and he's smoking a Marlboro with his mom, and the two brothers are just kind of sitting there, just another Tuesday afternoon in Kalisz. Okay, Doc, it's your turn.
Yeah, but so yeah, I want to I want to put.
Use-
I assume there's windows maybe at the side of this building, so I want to pull up to the side of the building, and just maybe. Well, no, I'm going to leave my helmet on because this sounds stupid. I just want to sort of stand in the dark, like maybe to the side of a build, like on the right hand side of the building, and just try and see if I can see anything, like standing back almost, like, and try and see if I can spot this sniper at all. I don't know where the fuck I'm. I know I'm looking northwest. So
Okay,
I'm just.
Are you indoors or are you outdoors?
I'm indoors.
You're gonna stay in the building. All right.
Yeah,
Are
I'm not
you...
going out. I'm not fucking stupid.
Okay. Well, I know, but you just said you're gonna. Are you back from a window, like kind of what Blake's doing?
Yeah.
And it kind of starting to stay in shadow and kind of stay hidden. Okay. Roll me a recon roll.
Oh shit. I'm not very good at this.
That's to stay hidden.
Oh fuck.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
You got a
push.
2 and a 5,
Push.
which is no success. You can put. Oh, that's a way better success.
I got a 6 and a 2, which is 1 success.
All right, and no detrimental effects because you didn't roll the 1. So yeah, you got a what you think's a pretty good spot, and you got a pretty good view of. Let's see. You can see. Get my measuring tool out because it's a tool. You can see. You can overwatch. Do you see my measuring tool?
Yeah, I'm not overwatching now. I'm spotting, right? I'm trying to spot.
I know, but sorry, military term. You're able to look at from where my marker is all the way to about here.
All right.
You can see that whole like area basically out your little hide, your little window hide. Keep in mind all these little houses here are garden houses, and they're all.
Do I spot
story.
anything?
Go ahead and roll recon with a minus. Roll recon with a -1. Actually, no, you don't roll recon with a -1. I'm gonna roll some stuff too. Sorry.
All right. Well, I'm not pushing that. Fuck that.
Was that you, James?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So we're gonna need 2 successes to spot this guy.
I'm not pushing because it's. I
Nope.
don't want to take more stress.
All right. Did you get a success?
No
Okay.
successes. I rolled. The reason why I'm not pushing is I rolled a 1, so I don't want to take automatic stress.
Yep.
If I didn't roll a 1, like if I just rolled flat, I would have pushed. But I'm
Yeah.
not
You think you
I'm
can?
risking
You
it.
think you could maybe move to a better position, maybe get a better view, but you don't want to risk it. You're like, no, this isn't my first war. Okay. Not gonna get me. By the way, true story. I got shot at by a sniper once. I'll tell you how that panned out later.
Stay tuned.
Well, you're here.
Not fun. All right. Wait a minute.
Spoiler alert, you're there.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I lived. What's this?
However, he's
guy?
only got 1 leg, so you know.
Where is he? Bull crap. I got all my legs. All right. I know what this guy's doing. Win, it is your turn.
Okay. I need to get into a counter sniping position. I'm looking at a similar arc. For me, it's basically
Let's see where you're at.
back where the machine gun nest was and south. So I'm looking for a position maybe halfway up this building where I can set up.
Okay. So you're in that square there. 1, 2. That will put you about there. So you could be at the top edge of that hex.
Yeah.
And then you could roll mobility, or you could use another action to move up like to the second floor. Basically.
We'll do the mobility for sure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. I think I should GM as Werner Herzog from now on.
There we go.
Wow, that
We
would
get
be
the-
bleak.
I rolled a 7 and a 5, which gives me the extra hex to get to the second story.
Yeah.
And you want recon to?
Yeah, let's roll
Let me
recon
see
and
if
see
I
if you
got
can
a-
set up in a good position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a D10, D8,
Blake, let me write this down. You got 3.
nothing.
You can push, though.
Uh,
I'd push.
I will. Yeah, I will push.
Sorry.
3.
Okay.
There we go. So an 8 and a 4 will do it. So no negative penalties, and I get a success on setting up.
Okay. So,
And-
see, Tom got 3 successes. Sneak.
Really good.
Doug got 1. Trey, how many did you get
On my,
on your spot check? Try to spot the other. Oh, you didn't yet. You're holding.
I didn't
Okay.
take the one because I'm hiding behind the
Yeah.
corner of
And
the
you're
wall.
hiding.
So
James, you got 1 success or no successes? What did you get? No, you got a success.
For
For
spotting.
recon, for recon when you got in your position, it was 1
Yeah, I
success,
got one.
right?
I got 1 success.
Okay. These are the difficulties for other people to spot you. That's
Yeah.
why I ask. Okay.
And then recon to spot will be once there's something for us to notice, right?
Yep. You can actually, you have an action. So, and I have the sniper's recon roll already. So wait a minute, no, that was recon roll to spot, James. Okay, yeah. If you want to roll recon now and try to spot the sniper, you can roll recon and try to spot the sniper.
Because Flag's waiting on your say-so to stick the helmet out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna give him here. I'm assuming this is going on Overwatch. That's his staying hidden, sounds like. So let's see if we spot him.
You see those dice rolls?
We do.
Okay.
I'm trying not to metagame.
Don't worry about it. I need to fix that.
Okay,
dice
so I
tray,
do
if you-
have 1 success on the recon to spot.
Okay.
So we're sort of in a standoff. But I'm on Overwatch in that arc, sort of the 10 to 12 arc.
Yep. I wonder if there is. Let me see. Recon.
Actually, it's probably closer to 9 to 11 arc. It's more to the west.
That's right. Blind GM rolls when I need to click.
Game Master privately rolled some dice.
Is that what it says?
Mystery.
Yeah.
I've got
Just
3
a-
exclamation marks.
That's
Yeah.
his new recon score. Boom.
So,
Sweet.
so Nathan, there is a module called Hide. I'll get it for you, but it allows you to actually hide the GMO entirely.
Oh, so it doesn't even look like I rolled.
Yep.
This is
That's-
much more
That's
menacing.
sleazy.
Oh
That's
yeah,
some-
no, I quite like knowing that you rolled, but not knowing what you
Yeah,
rolled.
that's some. That's like what's that old not Gary Gygax. Dave Arneson said. Well, not Dave Arneson.
Cook, like
Gary Gygax. Gygax said once that the dice should only be rolled just for the noise that they make. Which I think is treacherous
Nice.
as shit.
Oh, I've done that as a GM for
Yeah.
sure. I'm playing with my dice behind the screen just to.
I've rolled dice just to make. I've not rolled dice and then just said what the number is arbitrarily, like what he's talking about. But I have like had players like talking about something. I just rolled a die,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Uh oh, what does that mean?"
It's a great way to get their
That's-
attention.
Oh yeah.
is the oldest trick in the GM book, but it works, and that's why it's in the book.
Yeah, another trick is to lay out like a book of traps and some shit like next to your GM screen, so they think that you've got the whole dungeon stocked with traps and shit. There's all kinds of. By the way, anybody's interested in any of this stuff, read John Wick's. Go buy John Wick's, the real John Wick. Go buy John Wick's book, Play Dirty.
Mm.
Is the single best book on GM advice I think I've ever read. I use it all the time. It's great. It's a really good.
I love the
really
like
good book.
when say if you want to get the mood up, and you're like, I walk through the door. You look concerned and say, "You sure you want to do that?" It doesn't matter.
You
It doesn't matter what that
could
door
try
is.
that.
It is now the scariest door in the world.
Oh, all you have to do is say there's a door and you induce party panic.
There's a door.
I
All
had
right, Blake. We have come full circle, Blake. It is your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep overwatching, and I'll say over the radio, going,
Which hex specifically do you want to overwatch? Because we have to call hexes to overwatch. I will allow people to overwatch a line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not just like a hex, but you got to designate a hex, and then anything between that hex and you in that line, you can like fire at, basically.
So Win, apart from like we got the two snipers who may or may not be on the high rooftops. There was a third tango went dancing around here. Is that right?
I thought we had indications of movement down through these ruins.
Well,
But,
if I can do a line, I'm going to do it through the BTR then.
Back of the BTR.
Through the back of the bus. Yeah.
Yeah, continuing out southwest, and I'll just radio to everybody going. Like, it would be really great if you could point me in the direction of something squishy that I could like shoot to a million pieces, because otherwise I'm just sat here behind a table. So.
Yeah, I've got a very similar line. I've got the BTR and through that end cottage and beyond.
Cool. So you just continue to Overwatch, Blake? Yeah, you're just going to continue to Overwatch?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we had a held action at the end of the last turn, right? Once we were in position.
But it doesn't. When it goes to the next thing, you just lose the action.
So, but what I'm saying is, we would have done it at the end of our turn before Blake takes his new action, right? Because we've all set up, and before the turn ends, we can trigger the held action to stick out the helmet.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. You mean Trey can?
Yeah, exactly. So as soon as I'm in position, I say, I'm set up. Let's give him something to shoot at.
Okie dokie.
Flag, do your thing.
All right, flag.
So this needs some kind of roll, maybe persuasion or straight up empathy or
no, it's not empathetic.
Mobility. I don't know.
Character sheet.
Mobility's not bad. Make it look convincing, right?
It's sneaky stuff. So, I would argue you can roll recon or you can roll persuasion.
Oh, is there any question then, Flag?
Looking at the numbers here.
That's D or B rating.
That's actually hard because I got D12 in intelligence and D10 in empathy. I got D6 in recon and D8 in. I think
10-8 might give you better odds than 12-6.
No, 2D10s. Oh, sorry, I looked at it wrong. 2D10s is better than 1D12 and 1D6.
Oh yeah,
I would say. Rolling it. And 2d10s coming up. One of them is an 8, and that's one success.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you put your helmet out on your hand or on your rifle.
Yeah.
Like doopy doop, herp here at the corner. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah. Or just taking my bag out or something that this seems convincing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helmet trick ever worked since First World War.
I'm going to tell you right now, no, it doesn't. It is a little ridiculous, but that's okay. Because you did get a result. Okay.
I mean, there might be other, there's again, we're not trained soldiers. I do something that my character maybe like moving over the ground,
no good.
Putting out a boot and taking it back or something.
I hope this wasn't your favorite helmet.
Why boy helmet?
My nuts!
Never my nuts.
All right, so I'm going to need you to roll coolness under fire. Because while you put that helmet out, like a whole bunch of bullets rapidly fire out from a position that you can't see.
Yeah,
but everybody, I think, hold on, Blake. We'll make these guys visible to everybody. Boom. All right. So you get fired at from an RPK position off to your left. And go ahead.
Bonus for expecting this to happen because it was kind of the result I was going for was to get shot at.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1.
I'm rolling those now. That's a D12 and a D10,
That's
and I got
success.
a
Okay,
9.
cool.
That's one success.
All right, so you yank your helmet back in, and hope you guys found something or whatever you want to say. But there you go.
I think they saw it.
And does that trip our Overwatch? Or is it just our goes now?
No, because you have to overwatch as like a line.
yeah,
I don't
it's
think
the wrong
anybody's
angle.
looking specifically
Yeah.
at that ruin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
But that's not a discrete sound. It's not.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not subtle.
Yeah, you
So,
immediately know where they're
yeah.
at.
Yeah. Where are we here? Just over the radio. Flag. It's an MG element. 2 or 3 tangos, about 90 meters off to your 10 o'clock. Oh,
That's fine. 10 o'clock.
It's your
10
job to
o'clock
deal with
as
it.
the map flies.
Yes, so
I'm the bait. You're the trap.
just the way I like it. So, are any of them enough exposed to be able to fill them full of bullets?
We're now at the top of the round for your regular turn, Blake.
Yes, Blake, you're gonna have to maneuver too, because you're a little bit farther back from like a window or something, considering you're looking north. So
Yeah.
know that you just heard a machine gun position that way, and your compadres on the radio are telling you that displace this machine gun position. 10 o'clock west.
Yeah, so I'll
100
shift a
meters.
little, and then if I've got line of sight, I'll open up.
All right, so you're just gonna shift to the window, or do you want to roll a recon and set up hidden, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, well, let's try to be hidden.
Okay.
He said with his not very good recon. Let's find out. I am wearing fatigues though.
So you are in the same square.
So that's a
Excellent.
6 and a 7.
All
Beauty.
right. So you can make a shot. I'm gonna put you. You're in the same square, so it didn't cost you any movement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So you're right next there. You've got a reasonably decent position set up back from a window across the room, but you're not braced because you had to use a reaction. You had to use an action to recon.
Yeah,
So it'll
that's
be
fine.
a -2 to your roll, and let's do the range. This is going to be a 128 meter range. So 12 squares.
Is that medium for the?
So
the
6
zone?
is my base. So is
Yeah,
that
it's medium.
okay?
Yeah,
Cool.
just inside medium, right?
And then you said -2 for not being
It's,
braced.
it's unbraced. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's -3 total.
Yeah, +1 for my machine gunner.
Yeah, there you go.
But if you spend those taxpayer dollars, you might get a 6 or 2 for
Yeah.
suppression, which is the
Well,
goal.
as we've established, Blake doesn't understand the concept of not firing at full capacity.
Blake is a 100% capitalist.
Oh wow!
He's gonna,
So that's an 8 on one of the base die, nothing on the bullets. So if I push, does the ammo re-roll?
yes.
Is there
Does
a
it
good...
does it re-roll stacking? I guess is the question. Are you spending like an extra 25 rounds?
It re-rolls
Or-
everything that's not a 1 or a 6.
Okay, it doesn't double it though. It re-rolls and you take the new result.
Exactly.
So
it
you're
should
good
up-
to push, Blake.
It'll probably just update. Oh, that's much better.
There you go.
Somebody is down some knees.
Oh, look at this.
Ah,
Oh, there's the one on the push. Oh man. Okay.
Reliability down 1. Okay, no problem.
So walk
Okay, so
him through it there, Blake.
So I've got 2 8s, so that's 2 successes. I've got 2 successful extra bullets. Apparently this guy has no knees anymore, and the reliability of my weapon has gone down by 1 because I did roll a 1. And I've lost 25
Okay, so-
bullets, but it hasn't occurred to Blake yet that he might ever run out of those. So he's fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a. Let me see rollable tables here. No, roll me. So do you want to use the extra bullets and the extra hits to hit the other gentleman?
I'm going to kill one guy very thoroughly, unless I think,
Okay.
yeah.
And suppress
So-
the others, or just suppression?
based. Since they're not in the same hex, they're not going to be suppressed. But you do have was your damage 2, 3, 4, 5? You want to make damage 5?
Can he do damage 4 to the guy in the lead hex and spend 1 point in the back to the target behind him? Because that way he's getting active fire on the next hex and they do trigger suppression.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that sounds like a good move. I'll do that.
Okay, so you're going to use 3 bullets for guy behind the wall.
Yeah.
So 2, 3, 4 damage to him. And he is automatically suppressed. Let's open him up. But he doesn't take 4 damage because the wall has armor.
It's probably not a heavy concrete wall, judging by those runes. So he might have 1 or 2 from the wall.
And then these gentlemen are automatically suppressed. They are, give me a status, prone. Let's not go, because let's not use prone, let's just use suppressed. Sorry, people, I'm adding icons to the, friendly gamers, I'm adding icons to the NPCs on the sheet.
I like it.
And this game is suppressed. Okay, so their heads are down. You've done a great service to your country. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I just want to be smug over the radio. Going, yeah, I think I might have scared them a little bit. If you guys could just mop up now, that'd be great.
I think I hurt someone's feelings. All right. BTR. BTR has had enough of your shit. No, come on, click BTR. Don't move the map. I need BTR to... Is this shift click? Oh no, this is shift. Shift arrows. There we go. All right. Sorry. The BTR has to move like within the hex, like, and the map's being silly. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, so BTR backs up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And travel speed. Okay. So I gotta move this thing. Yeah, that's where it goes. Okay.
Explosives here and there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Flag, your turn. That was a close call, homie.
Yeah. So, following doctrine, relocate. But where to?
Displace.
Yeah, not in the open. You didn't.
Displace here and toss a grenade here.
Yes, that is gonna go perfectly. Are they all suppressed?
They are, but the sniper who's wherever else is not.
Is not. So that's gonna be a problem. That's a class A problem.
But he's just had a distraction, something else to look at with automatic fire coming from over here.
Is there any kind of cover over here? Like, are these concrete blocks? Can I like throw down behind them or something?
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of rubble, and it is it's a whole bunch of rubble, and those walls are about like low chest height.
Yeah.
So plenty of cover for one man.
There's some
But
gaps in there you could get in.
I need an action to actually utilize cover. So even with phenomenal mobility rolls, I can't make it over there. So how about
get as far?
about-
Same
how about
situation
this-
here, right?
This here, is there something I can utilize as cover here? Enough to cover all of me? Crouched or lying down?
You'd be wide open to the BTR
north.
then, wouldn't you?
The BTR's over
Yeah,
here
that
now?
building's a little smashed. You could run up to it. If you got in the prone, you'd be down behind cover. but it doesn't give you a lot of options. And like, if you like stand up, you'd be fully exposed if you try to like move to the next piece of cover. You know what I mean?
I don't actually have an intention of doing any damage. I have an intention of giving, like, trying to put some pressure on our opponents. They actually have the superiority of fire and numbers, but if we can somehow spread out and make them like have to make decisions, that's the thing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if the BTR comes my way, it's gonna expose itself to you guys. You could jump down on it or run up behind it and stuff like that. So my point is move and then just make myself as small and safe as possible, being a target for a very short time, so that's something they have to deal with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it
Makes
draws
perfect sense.
fire, we hopefully you don't get hit, but hopefully we see where the fire's coming from. Because it's not going to be from these guys.
They're all suppressed, and I don't carry any grenades, so that's not going to be. All right, I'm doing it. Running out. Hut.
Cool.
1, 2. Over here, I need to do a mobility roll.
Just remember, if you get murdered this far away from me, there's no way I'm going to be able to get to you.
Ooh, 2
Ooh.
extra. 1, 2. Maybe I should.
And on a
make it-
D10.
1, 2, and then I'm gonna use an action to utilize cover in. Yeah, this direction. Because that's a BTR it's coming from.
Okay.
I don't know, but that's gonna expose me to the sniper.
No, you're behind the wall from the sniper.
Yeah, you want to be completely behind the wall from everything.
Took up
Okay.
close.
I'm getting so close to the wall that I'm basically hugging this wall, so there's no line of fire from the sniper, and then I'm gonna utilize cover in this direction so that if the BTR takes a shot at me, it's gonna be harder than
You're
them.
just gonna crouch down and get by the
Yep.
wall, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Does he
And
trigger a reaction?
No, because you have to overwatch a specific specific X or specific
Okay.
line.
Yeah.
So
I sicked and then I sacked.
he's like, yeah. Good to go.
Nice work.
Because
Just
I had
remember-
no
just
idea I would
remember-
actually get 2 successes on my mobility roll.
Just remember the 5 rules, right? 5 rules of dodgeball: dodge, dip, duck, dive, dodge, and I can't remember the rest.
Dodge. I like the dodges 1 and 5.
Yeah.
Important.
Bum, bum, bum.
Pour one out for our man Riptorn.
Right. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you hit me with a wrench, you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All right. To the end of
You're
this
about as
next
useful as a
task.
cock-flavoured lollipop.
God, flavor lollipop.
Nathan, what's this feature here? Is that like a little hill or a crater? Or I'm not sure how to interpret
That's a crater.
it. Okay.
All right. This guy's end of his turn. He is no longer suppressed. Sniper, overwatching this. Do. What can he see? Can he see Doc? All right.
He rolls.
He rolled. Doc, your turn.
I don't know what I should be doing. I don't know what I should be doing. There's nothing I can do against a BTR.
Yeah.
You call it APC. It's okay.
No,
That's
no,
only
you told
fooling Max. That's
me
only
off
fooling-
last time.
I didn't tell you off.
Or was it a
The
BRT?
vehicle will do.
You called it BRT, and I said it's a brigade recon troop.
A BLT.
BTL?
It's a bit
BLT.
like a
Yes,
piranha,
it's a
right?
bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Great.
It's a bit like a piranha.
Yeah.
But there's also not a lot it can do to you. They've got one guy with the class.
I'm just gonna keep trying to spot this fucking sniper.
All right, go ahead and
Or-
roll.
That's
recon.
literally all I can do. I'm
Are
too
you
far.
on the ground floor or are you up?
He's on ground floor.
Okay. So it doesn't have a particularly good angle on those guys.
No, I'm not.
Make a.
Also, they're. I think they're quite. I think they're long range for me,
It is.
so I can't be bothered. See, I'm just going to spot. I'm just gonna constantly be looking, like
Gotcha.
scanning every building I can, just see if I see any movement of anything,
Okay, roll recon.
and that's literally what I'm gonna do this turn.
Gotcha.
Right, is this a? Right. Well,
All right, looks
I'm gonna-
clear.
I'm gonna push.
Okay.
Yeah, a 2 and a 4. There we go.
One success.
All right. You don't spot anything.
Of course I won't.
All right.
Right, well that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Nope. He's in. He is no longer suppressed. Okay. Alrighty. Win. Your turn.
So I've got a clear line on this guy.
He moved on
Looks
his
like-
turn.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So he's no longer there.
Just moved him. Yep.
Okay. Then I'm continuing to watch along. Sorry, I got the wrong tool. Watch along.
So we're going to learn.
Who had it? What?
I think
Radio?
the guy is. Sorry.
Nothing. I just heard radio. Like
Yeah, I
radio.
thought I heard something too.
Yeah.
I think the sniper is in this end cottage.
Okay.
I'm gonna recon there and see if I can spot, and if
Okay.
not, I'll just have to go to a wide view.
Alrighty.
So-
Go ahead and roll recon.
Big money, no whammies. There's one
Alright.
success,
One success.
but I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna push. I'm. There's 2 successes.
Alrighty. So you are 100% confident there's no sniper in that cottage.
Okay.
Like that area is clear. All right, and we're gonna. It's a good spot because it's nothing but these guys left. Hold on, let me get this guy out of suppression because his it's the end of his turn. That's the top of the order. Blakey Blake, it is your turn.
Yeah, Blake is enjoying shooting people. So does he think he'd have even better line of sight on these 3 guys if he was on the next story up?
Yeah, if you had a next story. So you're looking at maybe your options get slim because building you're looking at trying to find an attic and then trying to find one of those windows in those like attic things, and there's only like
Okay.
maybe 3 or 4 per side of a building.
So where I am
So-
now, do I have line of sight on these first 2 guys?
No, because they have ducked down behind cover. The wall's about chest to waist high, and they've all the way gunned all the way down.
Okay, well, I guess staying put and Overwatch, because that Overwatch, like at least that way I'll be kind of braced and I'll get an aiming bonus, will I?
Yeah. Well, you don't get a
A
penalty.
minus, yeah.
But you can, I
Okay.
think you can take the aim action as part of Overwatch,
Cool. Well then,
which gives you what, a +1 or +2?
yeah.
The slow
So
aim, you mean? Yeah.
so very much there, and like anybody sticks anything up, they're losing it,
Okay. Alrighty.
even if it's their favorite hat on a stick.
Even
Oh.
if his favorite hat on a stick. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. BTR moves up. There's no real way to angle that thing. It's supposed to be angled with the straight edges of the hex.
In
But
line with
because
the road.
Yeah, because I've chopped these maps together, that's why it doesn't.
Mhm.
Okay. Looks like he just turned and he's headed down that road to where Flag is.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Flag, your turn.
You said moving up to where Flag is.
Yeah,
You
so
mean
that thing, it came down the street,
BTR?
turned, and the BTR it came down the street and turned onto the
Mhm.
street, and it's now facing like down the street directly towards you, and it's still moving.
Mm-hmm.
And you get this just from like people. Like, you're still in cover; it can't see you yet, but at least the driver can't see you yet. But your compadres say, "Hey, BTR incoming," stuff like that.
Now this would be the perfect spot to drop some C4, but we agreed that I don't carry the detonators, and I don't have grenades.
We might have to move beyond that protocol going forward.
I'm thinking moving up here.
You want to move to there?
Yeah,
Okay.
but then
Great.
again, I'm thinking
These guys are not suppressed right now, right?
I know.
No, but
I
they're
wanna-
not up and observing.
Right. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The
They're
thing
not
is,
suppressed, but they are down completely behind cover.
Gotcha.
rules as written means that I can either take a shot at them, or I can utilize cover. So
You can't really see any of them.
okay.
You
I
know
think
they're
we'll-
there, but they're hunkered down completely behind cover.
Mm.
Can he go on Overwatch? On
Did
that
you
hex?
just for a second? Did you move to that square? Right, that's where you want to go, to that
Yeah.
hex. Okay, you get to here,
Mm.
and I need. All right, let's roll this. Because moving told the sniper right where you're at. And he's going to take a shot at you. We'll make this public. No successes. All right. So when you move across that area, let's go back down. When you move across there, you go into cover. Shot goes whizzing, literally right behind you. You can hear the whip crack, and it blazes right behind you. And I need
You guys got
Doc.
that?
Yeah, I need Doc, Blake, and Win to make a recon roll.
Can I make an assist by being out in the open, or
Not really, no.
So I got 2 5s
really,
on an 8
guys?
and a 6, so
Ooh.
nothing for me. Oh wow. You know
Doc.
everything about them.
boom? Wow.
Doc Potamus. So Win.
Yeah, I got 10. I rolled a 10 and a 3. I could even be greedy and push. Do you reckon I should just push, see if I get a success on the D6?
You've already got 2 successes. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just call him out.
Yeah. So you see. Boom.
End of the red one. Hmm.
You see sniper right here.
Alright.
Hold on, let me.
Where?
Boom, right there.
Okay.
I'll instantly go sniper at
12 o'clock.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, from my view, I think.
You'd go.
Yeah.
It's not
Second
you.
story.
You'd go.
Oh no.
Red. You just say red building. Red building. You know, you call out the window.
Is it
red
red?
building. 12 o'clock. Red building. 150 meters.
Looks fucking grey to me, but okay.
Oh, it's like a maroonish
Yeah.
color to me.
It's
I'm
the
colourblind.
mirror
I can't-
image
I-
of the building
it's-
where Blake and I are in because it's the same
Yeah.
map flipped over. Is it
Shh! Don't give
Sorry.
away the secrets.
the magic
God,
secrets?
Douglas,
You're ruining the
you're
magic.
breaking my immersion.
You just suspended yet.
Brilliant.
Suspension of disbelief, my man.
First or second story?
The second, he is laying on a kitchen table. Back from the window.
Hang on. Is this first floor or second? So, is this American or British? I'm using.
Is he
It
on the
makes all
ground
the
floor
difference.
or
No.
above?
Nobody say anything. James, you explain it how you want to.
So is he on the ground floor or the window above or the one above that?
He's on the one above the ground floor.
All right.
So you say that however you want.
Yeah. Okay. He tank sniper on the first floor, British version. For you Americans, no, Douglas is Canadian. Owen, you use
we
ground floors?
take from both. We take from both, but ground and first are the same in Canada, so it's the same as the US. That's the same as the US. That's okay.
Shit.
As soon as you've called it out, we'll have eyes on.
All right.
Awesome. Thank
Yeah.
God for
all
that.
right. You spot
Well,
him.
one we've spotted. Whether there's more.
That's okay.
All right. This music's got a whole Batman theme to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's on point for the suspense.
Yeah, the tension is racking up.
Is it? I like that. That's good. It's doing its job, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That was on Flag's move. What does Flag get to do at the end of his turn?
Yeah, Flag. What do you want to do?
Yeah, that was my move. I got shot at. Great.
I was really hoping that would hit you too.
Can you overwatch the left end of that?
Oh yeah, I don't need to actually take a cuff roll since there was no hits and no ammo. Let me see. Well, no, I'm just gonna use my other action to utilize cover, and that's it. End of turn.
You get into cover.
Okay.
You're in complete cover, right?
I'm actually using. Let's just see here. Why can't I find the battle map? Come on. There it is. I'm punching at my non-touch screen. Great.
Hit it. Just hit it
We've
harder.
all done it.
I am going to utilize cover in this
shit.
direction. So I'm peeking out from this corner,
Okay.
and I'm spinning. So yeah, my cover hex is this one.
Okay, so you're not looking out. You're just staying in tight in cover from that hex. Okay.
I am looking out, and I am. So you choose a direction. You spend at least a fast action, and then you choose one hex side where your cover reaches. So that's gonna be up there against those three guys. So in essence, if they look for me, they can find me. But I get a
But
I get a 2 or 3 bonus from the in.
You get 2
arms.
from this because it's not exactly concrete, but yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But
You're only exposing your arms and your head.
Yeah, arms, head, and 4 armor. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that you reconning going into Overwatch? If you're
No.
looking north.
If I'm just using the rules as written, I
Okay.
spend one action, like a fast action, to move, and then I'm downgrading my slow action to a fast action, and using that
To go into cover.
to go into cover. So if
Okay.
you're up against a tree, up against a wall, you actually need to spend that action to gain the cover, and you choose a direction.
Okay.
And then
So
you
you
can
don't
apply-
have an action left to designate anything, but you've got eyes on the 3 up there.
I'm
You
looking
just
out
can't do a
there,
reaction.
and then I'm using that cover.
Yeah, your cat's making an awesome recon roll.
One moment. I'm only
good.
cat setting.
You're good.
Hey, you. What are you doing?
All right, so end of his turn anyway. Orchid, he's still smoking up them Marlboros.
You don't get to be there.
You don't get to be there.
They got to be freaking out because that BTR is like 20 meters from them.
Well,
But they got smokes, so
yeah, they got Marlboros. They're just We're just gonna wait this out and see how this plays out. All right.
It's fine. Like Win is playing tag with it. It's great.
Yeah.
Where's this
So
guy
will that
going?
take us to dock? Oh,
Nope.
there's guys
Soviet.
you can't see.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Soviet soldiers are moving around.
Ooh.
We got 3 on the board plus the sniper, but I'm only seeing 1 in the combat tracker.
Yeah, because the other ones haven't. Oh wait, sorry. This guy is boom, and this guy boom, and you got the sniper now.
There we go.
Hold on,
Okay.
and you got the soldier now. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Good times. That's a lot.
All right, I know what he's doing. Sniper, what are you doing? Sniper's overwatching. Doc, your turn. El Daco del Taco.
Right next to the fucking. I'm right next to that fucker. Is there any? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Don't draw his attention to you because you are near the civilians.
I'm just gonna, as I've spotted the sniper, I've done what I'm doing. I'm gonna duck in and get myself into as much cover as I possibly. I'm gonna wrap a wall around me.
Okay.
That's okay.
You're swaddled in concrete and sheetrock. You're good to go. You've wrapped the wall around you. And that's all you're gonna do?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I might move back to these guys. Sorry, I might move back to these guys.
Okay.
And
Get
then
them
just
ready to move.
and just protect them. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm moving back. I'm gonna move to where they are, and I'm gonna put. I'm just gonna overwatch the entrance to this section of the building.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
If that
Win.
is- and that's literally.
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
1 bullet only.
Attacking the sniper.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do. I think he is 15 squares from you,
Yeah. So he's medium range.
medium range, and yeah, you can make
And-
out like his shoulders and his head and his rifle pointed.
Yeah. So -1 for medium range, +1 for sniper, +1 for slow aim.
Okay.
And that's out to a +1.
Mhm.
1 D10 D12. That's a hit with a 9
Wow.
and
Torso.
a 1, so I will not be pushing, but a torso hit.
All right. How much damage does that do? 3?
It's a 3.
Okay, your shot impacts just below the like the windowsill of where he's looking out of. So, because the only thing that's exposed is like his shoulders and his head up on the table.
Okay.
So your arms and head's basically what you get. So it's a torso shot. So that means it hit the windowsill, like
Gotcha.
going for his body. So it's 3 armor because it's the side of it's concrete in the building.
Yeah. So no damage,
No damage.
but coolness.
Yep, he's gonna have to. Let's let him roll coolness under fire. If he doesn't, he's an NPC. He automatically gets suppressed. So we're just gonna say he's suppressed. So he rolls off the table and drops down.
Okay.
He is suppressed. All right. Anything else?
Sniper suppressed. Move if you need to. I'll keep eyes on him.
That's actually kind of cool. All right. What's this next soldier gonna do? Where is he? All right.
Damn. Sorry, guys. That's
He's
frustrating.
he's gonna overwatch. It's not frustrating. It's good. He is going to. He's gonna take a shot at Win. I'm not at Win. He's gonna take a shot at Flag. Boom.
Does he know flag is there?
Yeah, he knows flag is there because
Yeah.
flag is in cover but looking out.
Right, fair enough.
I keep hearing someone's windows connecting and
My
unconnecting.
wife's work computer is still awake for some reason.
So-
See if I can
Yep,
put it-
he hits, but it's a torso shot, and you have 4 armor, so it does not do anything. But you will have to roll coolness under fire. As he rat-a-tat-tats off 9 rounds at you, flag.
Me.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget to check the unit morale as well.
Nope.
Oh wait,
He's at a range of the unit.
yeah, he's out of range. Unit morale. It's just you.
Ooh.
It's just
Okay,
no-
I'm unchecking at the unit morale again.
Yeah. You're all by
Um,
yourself. What did you do all by yourself when no one's
Still
watching?
rolling a d10. Come on.
Big money. There you
Yep.
go.
Ah,
You hang
There's
tough.
an 8. That gives me 1. Yeah, flag is pretty tough. He's in a rain of bullets and still like, yeah, you know, it's the name of the game. Comes with the
Tuesday
territory.
It's Tuesday morning.
It's fucking Tuesday morning,
It's
man.
Tuesday morning. All right. Back at the top, Blake. What do you-
Blake is kind of thinking that the best thing he can do is keep these 2 guys kind of pinned down, waiting for them to stick their heads up. Can't do anything against the tank. Probably is not going to be great against the sniper. So yeah, I guess he's going to stay in Overwatch.
Okay, what are you actually going to overwatch?
So if it's a
Position.
line, can I get this dude and this dude?
Yeah, if you overwatch that hex right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that.
Yeah, so if I see anything squishy, the thing that is squishy that I see will
Will be
become
done
a red
for.
mist. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of done for,
Speaking of done for, the BTR. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, BTR is on the move. 1, 2, 3, 4. BTR is moving down the street. Flag.
Flag armor's on its way to you, flag.
Flag's missing in action. So I'd like to take this time. Oh wait. Flag
Okay,
comes
I'm back. That was a
He's
little
back.
bit of damage control. Right back. My turn.
save the
Cat's back in
cats.
shop. Yeah, they just the BTR has just moved 40 meters down the road towards you,
All right.
and your compadres have let you know over the radio.
Yeah, the BTR is your job, guys. You get that?
Good luck with that.
It's about to be your job.
Apparently
Not
so.
a lot we can do about it.
Hmm.
The BTR is your job, guys. Negative. It just screamed past us, headed to you.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
going to be there going,
whatever.
and you're the one with the C4 because I think you're the guy with the only equipment we can use against this thing.
I'm the guy with the C4 and absolutely no detonators or grenades.
Okay, yeah,
Let's
maybe
see,
we
hold
should
on. Let's see what
kind
you
of
want to do here.
re-inventory when we meet up.
How about you guys haul ass and get over here and help with this BTR?
Let's look at your gear.
I mean,
Plate-
yeah.
Plastic explosives. Plenty of bullets. Crap.
Yeah, Blake goes, don't worry, I'll be right there. And then just sits very still.
No grenades.
Yeah, I suppose you're my buddy. I'm the one who's gonna come bail you.
All right. See you in Germany. Auf Wiedersehen. Yeah, I don't know what to do. That BTR is going to be in my ass very, very soon.
So it can't drive in this building, this rubble.
I got park outside. How about this rubble here?
We'll see. So here's the problem. You have a vehicle heading towards you. It doesn't have a machine gun on it, but it does have firing port. So it just has to pull up next to you, have the firing port guy just gun you down. That's your worry. Or it just runs you over. That's your worry. So what you need to do is you need to get into a position that it can't drive into or see you. So this rubble is not really a good idea unless you climb all the way on top of it, but that doesn't give you any cover from the sniper. Just a good, this is going to be trouble, but a good would be to hop over, not over that wall, but right here. If you're looking where I'm pinging, you could tuck into that corner, and then you'd have full cover, full defilade cover from the sniper, and you'd have full, the BTR couldn't like drive in and shoot you or whatever. Somebody kept to get out of the vehicle and come in to see you.
Be exposed to these guys.
What's up? No, because of this stuff right here in the middle.
There's enough of that in between as long as he keeps low.
If he scooched down, if he got in and scooched down. But the only tricky part is the sniper. He's going to get a shot at you. He's going to get, the sniper's suppressed. So the sniper wouldn't even get a shot at you when you break, cover and head in through here.
And if the sniper pokes his head up again to try and line up a shot, he's going to get suppressed again.
How about now I'm just going to, it doesn't seem like the BTR can get in here.
It can't.
This would be a good corner to hide against it as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a lot of successes. That's 2 successes on 2 consecutive mobility rolls. But it's also a long way from what it can drive. It's been driving like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just about 6 hexes.
And I think it's been like 4 to 40 meters a turn. It's not fast, or at least they're not driving it fast. I
guess I can take I can say I want to take a move action and then take a mobility roll and then see what that gets me. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a mobility roll and move action and mobility roll in any case.
The problem. Okay, right. I was gonna say. I was trying to say, but I had myself muted. It's gonna cut. You're gonna cut yourself off completely from us. So if you come under any
trouble,
or I could just I could try to almost like 1, 2, 3. I can get till here. Then 1, 2, 3. I can try and get over here in my next move.
If you are here, he's going to run you over on his next turn.
Yeah, but if I'm here,
no, you're not going to get there before he has a chance to drive over you in his big chunky truck.
What about heading up this way?
Yeah, but that he can run over this too.
He can't drive into it, but he can shoot into it.
Yeah, I think your best bet is here, tucked behind that wall.
All right, I'm going back there. I'm going back there. I'm utilizing cover and in a turn.
Okay.
We got to mop up these loose guys so we can actually approach the BTR without getting.
Orchid's going to hold action until Doc tells him what to do.
Right. Doc, if you guys want to move over to the next building, now's a good time.
All right, well, it's not my turn yet.
No. Two. Okay. All right, Blake. This guy here.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Stands up and moves forward to assist his buddy who shot in his legs. But he moves forward. As soon as he stands up, moves forward. You have you have a bead on him, so you can go ahead and shoot. He's in cover from he doesn't really have cover, but you can see waist and up.
So what pluses? If I've been aiming, what does that get me?
That gets you a +1.
Okay, +1 for machine gunner, +2. All of the bullets.
Wait a minute.
-1 for range.
Yeah, let's look at the range.
Sorry.
Gotta take range into consideration. 12, so it's medium range. Yeah.
So should I re-roll that?
Go ahead and re-roll it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even see what it is, so just re-roll it all.
I'm going to say goodbye to those really nice numbers. Nice numbers.
Let me see what they were.
Might be better.
Oh, one hit with one. Some nice numbers.
Okay, so +1 for aiming, -1 for range.
Right, and +1 for machine gunner.
For
So you have a
machine
net
gunner.
+1.
Yeah, and all the bullets. Try and get.
All of them. Vicious. You did hit him in the torso clean.
With 1 hit.
So he's like, "Fuck you, Sergey. I got shot trying to help you."
So you could push, but you'll automatically get a jam. Because you've got
Yeah.
1, you've already got a 1 on your ammo die.
So how badly hurt is he going to be with that? Is that enough to take him down?
I mean, you put 1 bolt in his chest. It does 2 damage. He's got no armor.
Oh, right.
So
No, I think Blake doesn't say this very often, but I think he's going to quit while he's ahead. He's going to say to Win, "Going look, I've got these guys put down and maybe pinned down, and maybe that's useful. But like, do you want me to move? I can't. Genuinely, joking aside, can't see a way to help Flag right now apart from keep these guys busy before they mow him down."
Yeah, no, that's the most useful thing you can do. You got you're 1 person occupying 3. Keep at it.
Okay.
Well, I can play hide and seek with the BTR for a minute.
playing cat and mouse. Gotta love it.
How about some death from above more than cat and mouse?
Clear. No, let's clear that.
Like there's a nice building here that you can jump off with a grenade that you can put into that vehicle right here. just throwing out suggestions.
Yeah, except that he's static on the map. He's moving in real life. By the time we get into position, he'll be out in the open.
You're moving on the map.
End of
I'm
last
on the
game,
second story.
I grenaded
70
that
meters away.
thing and it didn't do anything. Like I took out a tire.
Yeah, which is
kept
run
driving.
flat.
I know.
Yeah. So it kind of felt like a waste of grenades eventually, much as I enjoyed it.
Apologize if I get a little bit iffy by the fact it's going to go over and gun me down in a moment.
It's not. It's one dude with a rifle. And he
I'll
has
run up and
awkward
punch
firing
him through the
angles. for that
port.
thing. And he can't see you.
Grenades are like duct tape.
They fix everything.
If you can't fix it with duct tape, you're not using enough duct tape. If you
Ah.
can't blow it up with a grenade, you're not using enough. I'm just kidding. You threw 4 hand grenades at it. All you would do is really. I mean, you might ring the bells of everyone inside.
I mean, they'd have to repaint, so
At the very least, they'd have to take a time out and drink water.
yeah.
Like, that's pretty crazy. My ears are still ringing. That's nuts. That guy seriously threw 4 hand grenades at us? Yes, he did. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I know what the sniper's doing. Doc. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get over to this side of this building here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run a bit.
Are you taking Orchid and his family with you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and blaze on over then. Let's see. 1, 2. You could end up in that square.
I was gonna use my ability to maybe try and run a bit further.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna put you there. Put you there.
There you
Ooh,
go.
excellent. One more success. You could tuck up to here behind the building
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yes, please.
All right, Orchid goes with you.
Sweet.
Is that all you want to do? Or do you
Mhm.
want to? Okay. Cool. Win.
Eyes on our friend the sniper, who's currently
Okay.
suppressed. Is if and when he surfaces. Oh, actually, he's suppressed this round.
He's not suppressed anymore. It's the end of his
Because
turn.
on
He's-
his turn, yes, but he
Yeah.
hasn't taken action to stand up or anything.
Not yet.
So,
You want to Overwatch?
yeah, I'll just stay on
Alright.
Overwatch for him.
You want to Overwatch him? All right.
Yep.
That guy is producing first aid. That guy. All right.
So there's 2 wounded, and one of whom is suppressed out of that unit.
2. Give me his character sheet, stats, mobility, or roll. Hey, you got a success. Boom.
Ooh.
Oh, Pops.
Yeah. I
Friday.
see him. I just.
He's got your name all over.
Hey, I got him. Okay. Let's give me a turn tracker is what I'm looking for here. Boom. Late, your turn.
You do know if you right click it, right, it will pop into a little window that you can sort of leave hovering.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, I'll come off Overwatch and end his existence. Seems like the reasonable thing to do.
That's
Sounds
vicious, dude.
6 bullets. Is that medium range?
Let's
Definitely over 6.
Yeah, so it is medium range.
Okay, so that's -1 cancelled out by the fact that I am aiming.
Yes, and you get a +1 from machine gunner.
Yeah, cool. All right, here goes.
Oh dear.
That'll do.
2.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a
so
12
that's
though.
two
That's
hits.
a bucket of dice.
All right.
Nothing
can I
on
tell
the
you?
ammo.
So you're gonna use that for an extra hit.
He doesn't-
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, so you draw a beat on this dude, and he goes running across. You shift over, and then just fire. You just throw 15 rounds at him, and you stitch him up pretty good. And he just kind of you basically turn him off like a light switch. You hit him a couple times, and then he just face plants, and that's it. He doesn't move.
Yeah, and I'll get on the walkie-talkie and go. So genuinely, Flag, I wasn't able to help with your tin can situation, but it did just stop you getting shot in the back. So, kind of helpful, right?
That one counts.
Okay, cool.
All right. BTR fun. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear the BTR. You hear the brake squeak as it starts to slow down. Trey,
Mm-hmm.
and it is your turn.
Yeah. I think this is the very definition of pinned down.
You just kind of want to hold that corner and just wait, just breathe and get small and just wait for someone to come around the corner, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I think
Or run around the corner and run straight at him and jump on the BTR.
yeah, is it like there's a breaking the wall here? Is there any way here that I could is there any way here I can get through the wall?
Yeah, you can squeeze through it. You can jump through it. What are you thinking? You thinking letting the BTR move up a little bit and then just jump out that little wall?
No, I'm thinking about running around that piece of corner, sticking my M4 in there, and just let it rip.
Okay.
Just one thing I'm thinking of. There's only 7 shots left in my M4.
That's very good. That's a
I
very good.
forgot. I forgot to reload it in all those extra actions that I had no reason to use.
As you do.
Yeah, let's see here. Mag. I'm pretty sure there's 4 rounds left. So
you're pressing X on the Xbox whenever there's a break in action. Reload.
I mean, there's only 2 of them, so really, how many bullets do you need?
I
Couple
wanted
of bullets
to.
bouncing around in there.
Yeah, I wanted to fill that. I wanted to fill that can with bullets ricocheting around.
Alrighty.
Well, I think of that now. Well, I guess I have to reload and sit tight. Reloading is a fast action if I can make ranged attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta try that then.
Well, I mean, let's go ahead and roll your weapons. Yeah, make an attack roll real quick and see if you can reload as a free action.
There you go. Sure.
Oh,
does.
wow.
Wow.
You got a new mag in, but you
All
got
right.
a 7-round mag in the dirt at your feet. But you just did an emergency reload. You're good to go. You still have a fast action and a slow action.
Yeah. And then the whole pulling the action is actually bullshit when I have a chambered round, right?
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You just have to good to go.
All right. Then I am going to run up and stick my M4 through the port and hold the trigger for effect.
Alrighty.
Pose it.
So
Yep.
you mow right up to this.
And that's going to be 6 ammo dice.
Hell yeah, dude. Go in there with a silenced M4.
I'm just praying to whatever God wants to listen.
Oh.
This is
only-
a baller move if you pull it off.
This is the dope move.
Unfortunately, the system will only let me do rate of 5-4. Don't know why.
Is your weapon
that's the rate
reloaded?
of fire on the weapon, isn't it? Oh, it says.
Oh yeah, no,
rate of fire,
I need to reload it first. Of course.
Yeah,
my
there
There we
man.
go.
Gear
The
M4.
system recognizes the paperwork is not properly filled out. Yeah. So you have to account for the bullets.
I think that's done now. Well, I have to change the Mac. Let's see what it can do now. Yep, rate of 5-6.
Alrighty.
Letting it rip. Yeah.
That looks good, dude.
2
Hello.
successes and then 1 ammo dice on top of that.
All right, spend
Oh.
8.
There will be no pushing. He's got
Oh, that will
3
be no
ones on his
pushing.
ammo days.
Three jams
Yeah.
on my own dice.
There'll be no All right, so
Wow.
you move up to this thing, and you can see that the firing ports, usually on a BTR, the firing ports have like a little plug that a guy pulls out, and then he basically puts the plug. He attaches the plug to the AK, and then plugs it back in and pins it in place so the AK is in place. And there's a little bitty window out that he can look through his sights through and see. And there's like a periscope he can use. When you run up, you notice that the plug is not there. It's just an AK sticking out. So like when you run up, you see the AK sticking out the firing port, and you just jam your barrel up there and just unload and let it rip. And yeah, like a action hero boss. So you let it rip, and you can hear, you know that the guy that's right on the other side of that has just took most of those bullets in the chesticles.
Yep.
Is there a lot of banging and pinging for the rest?
Not really, yes, but I mean, it doesn't. A bunch of rounds do ping around in there.
Do anything because I guess the driver is in another compartment.
Yeah, this guy's deader than disco. Okay, cool.
So you can still
Yeah,
drive.
the driver is forward as well as the
Yeah.
commander is farther forward. But the guy riding in the back just got a whole bunch of bullets, and there
Shoot her out in the tin can. Still got the driver. Over and out.
Let's see. Cargo combat components. All right,
See
so
if you
that
wreck
was
anything in there.
that was a side. That was a side shot. So let's roll on the vehicle damage chart. Let's roll. Let's see. Component damage with penetration.
Yeah, because it's already inside.
Penetration. Oh yeah, why not? Let's roll. Boom. Suspension. All right, didn't do anything. All right, so we just rolled for vehicle with penetration to say the suspension would be damaged, but since suspension is underneath and he shoved it, then the firing port, he just shot up the cargo hold, the troop carrier area just a little bit. Okay.
It's okay. That's going to be our minivan soon. So glad.
How would
nothing
it-
for us.
So question, how do we take care of the driver and whoever else is in there?
Get him to come out and shoot, or pop the hatch somehow, or you know what I mean.
Get on top for starters.
Milk grenade.
Yeah, but if you grenade
Tom
it,
wants,
then
to,
it's not
Tom
going
wants
to
to throw a grenade in the front thing and ruin
Yeah,
it so you can't
really
drive
do.
it.
I mean, Tom, you took drive for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Do
Like
you want
this-
to drive a BTR out of the city, or
yes.
do you want to use Boot Leather Express?
I want a motor. Like
I want a motor.
otherwise,
Um,
all the points in driving.
Also, I will tell you this. No, yeah, okay.
I'm just
Ready.
gonna radio through to Flag and go. So, are you in a position to confirm or deny that we invented a super soldier serum? Because that was kind of fucking badass.
That was kind of ballsy. All right.
I'm just getting tired of this shit.
yeah.
Okay. Glad you're on our side.
Yeah, I hate to see when he's like fed up. Just
The
getting
most
tired.
aggressive one is the CIA.
Well, like,
agent.
okay, I think that's more like I'm just fed up with this BDR shit.
Two.
I mean, if I'd known I could just walk up and stick things in it, then
Why waste
You-
grenades?
I have much to learn.
That was kind of baller. Okay. This guy is no longer suppressed. Where is he? Okay. When the sniper pops up to try and take a
Yay.
shot, try and take a
Yes.
shot at Flag.
Yeah,
Shit.
Go ahead and take your shot.
just fine.
You get your +1 for aiming. So I think it's within within medium? It's within medium range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Bum, bum, bum.
What is this? It's telling me I've got 6 rounds in there. It's telling me I don't. So I'm not sure. Give me a second. I'll have to.
Let me see here. M21 damage on precision range. Mag 20. So you got 20 rounds in the mag.
Oh, I see what it's saying. There's 0. Okay.
It says 0 mags.
Yeah, 0. No, it's saying 0 of 20 rounds in the mag. I was looking at the 6, thinking that that's the number of mags, not the number of rounds left in the mag.
Oh,
so it's telling me I was looking at the wrong number, or I would have reloaded. 'Cause
So
I actually thought I put a new one in there, so I'll have to do a fast action too.
well, you
Or,
don't. You can't because your Overwatch is to shoot. So when you pull the trigger, you go click.
that
and you're
blows.
like, no. Yes, you're like, got you now. Click. Shit.
Okay, so I can still take a shot, but without the Overwatch bonus, right?
Well, your weapon's empty, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think you can take a shot. Let's look
Oh,
at.
I'd have to do it on my
let's-
turn, right?
You'd have to reload on your turn. Yeah, let's consult the rules and see what it says.
No, that makes sense.
Combat damage. Where's Overwatch? Overwatch.
That's frustrating because that's a sort of, well, I guess it is the sort of thing that happens in real life. But in this case, it was
Happens in combat.
the player reading the wrong number on the interface rather than the sniper not knowing how many bullets his gun has.
Once against a target, you can fire whenever you want in round-breaking initiative order. Your shot result before their action is declared. For example, firing when over position counts as a normal aimed ranged attack, slow action. Therefore, you must save your slow action in the round to be able to make an Overwatch attack. And you make an Overwatch attack only 1 per round. And you take a fast action to enter Overwatch. If you and an enemy have Overwatch against you, attacks both use sprint. Yep. No reloading.
So
you go to make an attack.
We just saw Flag reload with to take a ranged combat action to get a free reload.
Mhm. Yeah, you want to take a ranged combat action to reload. You're still not going to be able to shoot. But go ahead and go ahead and make an attack roll, and if you get a success, then you put a mag in. So for next turn.
I'll just roll it on ranged combat then, rather than the weapon.
That's fine. Yeah. Nope.
Sure.
You're so unless you want to push. You want to push?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Oh wow!
All right, there's three successes.
successes.
Yeah. So you get another mag, and you drop the previous mag, get the other mag, and you fumble with it, and you almost drop it, but you catch it and slam it in and rack it as a free action.
Okay.
Come on.
Heads up, folks. Sniper's back in play.
Mm-hmm. Gear, bolt action, range 10. Let's look at his range. I'm gonna close this.
Are these only single-story buildings?
Yes.
Okay.
His range is 16, so he's at medium range. And he did not have time to... Yeah, he can aim. But it is a -1. He's going to call a shot. Sorry, folks. He gets a -1, but then he takes a scoped aim, and he has another -1. He's gonna -2 for an aimed shot. Boom. Don't add a hit die. And now let's make this public. All right, here we go.
Oopsie.
Ooh. So a round, Trey, I'm gonna have you take 1 stress damage. A round buzzes past your head, like right past your head, and hits the APC and skips off to the left.
Wait,
So go ahead and mark 1 stress.
I did.
Okay, cool. And that is Doc's turn.
So, I'm gonna move down to this corner. As I move down, I'm gonna tell Orchard to go inside the building and find a place to hunker down with his family.
Okay.
I'm not gonna rush forward because I don't need to, but I'm gonna go to the edge of that building.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And I'll wave at flagpole, and then put my head back round.
All right. Win.
Guard of opportunity. I wasn't able to take the reaction shot, but I can still take an aim shot.
Yep. So you're gonna use your scope. It's +2 to slow aim, so +2.
Yeah.
It's a -1 total for this shot, unless you want to call a shot and try to hit him in the head.
Headshot.
Basically, your +2 will be negated by your called shot.
Yeah.
So
And my range will be negated by my sniper, so it's a net 0, which means it's a
Net 0.
D12 and a D10.
ooh, this sounds promising.
Oh wow!
Oh, boy.
2 hits,
Oh, good
and
grade,
the
Moravia.
location doesn't matter because it was called shot.
Yep, called shot. You
So
hit him in the
I
arm.
rolled a 10 and a 5.
Bull pucky. So sometimes, yeah, that's a 10 and 5, 2 successes. So that's a grand total of 4 damage to the dome. But sometimes a shot to the face is a shot to the face. So yeah, you smoke the side. You see him take the round in the scope. You know, he doesn't take the round, but in the scope you see him take the round in the face.
Why could it be through the scope, like Saving Private Ryan?
I want it to be.
Because it's not he's not aiming at Win.
Yeah.
He's aiming at
He was aiming at flag.
Flag, yeah, he's aiming at flag.
Yeah, I'm perfectly
So, yeah,
happy
but
for it not to go through the scope.
You're like, bang! And the body drops. Oh, Mr. Sniper, bye-bye. Remove combatant. Okay, when is your slow action, and then your, yeah. Okay, Soviet soldier. Okay, another Soviet. No, this guy's dead. Get out of here.
Get lost.
Get lost, Soviet soldier.
There's 2 injured guys left,
Yeah,
and the
these poor-
driver.
These poor guys. All right, Blake.
When are we making a move, or am I keeping these 2 guys locked down?
Keep them locked down until we can close.
Okay. Man, I wish they were closer because I've got like 4 grenades and they're heavy to carry around. So yeah, I'll go on Overwatch specifically on these poor people over here.
Okay, these poor unfortunate souls. All right.
It's the truth.
So when the crew
BTR.
commander exposed. How does he? I'm gonna.
He's
have
just
to-
He's just filled his pants.
Yeah, he has. Hold on a second. So like a hatch opens up in the passenger side, and you see an officer stand up, and he's got a Makarov pistol in his hands, and he's like blat, and he aims back down towards you and tosses a
You
couple
mean flag,
rounds.
right?
Flag, sorry, yes, flag. It tosses a couple rounds.
Damn,
away.
I should have gone into Overwatch.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Forces Poland, Soviet. Nope, that's not what I want. Typical NPCs, that's what I want. Because this guy is, you can drag NPCs and put them into vehicles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but right now I've clicked that he's exposed, so any damage to the vehicle has a chance of hitting him. But it won't let me access his character sheet from inside the BTR's character sheet, so I'm not
Gotcha.
gonna pull him out. I'm just gonna.
Roll one of the other soldiers for him.
Yeah, there's another. I could just grab him from the thing here.
Roll for one of your dead guys.
Yeah. He does not aim, so it's a -1 to his attack, and he's gonna roll.
Oh, what a load of shit.
He doesn't hit anything. So make a
I have to make it cool.
make a coolness under fire roll, and go ahead and add unit morale. Wait, is unit morale? It's just within sight of your guys, right? It's within sight, yes. So you can use unit morale with it.
All right, I'm using your morale.
Good
Rolling
thing you waved at him there, Doc.
Exactly. See?
D10 and a D12. And I got a 6
you're
and an
good to
8.
go.
That's 2 successes.
You're like, yeah, you. If this was say from Private Ryan, you'd throw your helmet at him.
Yeah.
You
No,
look
he,
unimpressed at him.
he comes running over. Blat yourself, motherfucker.
Flag, your turn. What do you do?
I whip my M4 up, and there are still rounds left in the magazine, and he's gonna get a taste of that.
Yeah.
This is the American military complex for you.
All right. So you're in a gunfight with this dude at close range. This is tight.
Very close range. I'm gonna pop 2 ammo dice in it
Okay.
because I want him to die. I really want him to die. That's a push candidate right there.
Mhm. Do it.
Okay.
Doing it now in his arms, and
Yeah,
that
that's
turned out a success and 2 ammo dice. Tack, 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 tack.
yeah, that'll kill him.
And is the hatch
three,
still
4.
open?
The hatch
Nice
is still open.
ride. I'll
The hatch is
take
still
it.
open. So yeah, so you stitch him up full. You stitch him full of lead. So that's 8.
Blake,
Yeah.
can you ask them if they got it in red? Because I don't like the paint job.
And they go fast.
There's enough red inside that we can.
Oh, no, that is a
Yeah.
good point.
I already painted it red inside.
Okay, I'm a big fan of
Sure.
this. This is a plan with no major drawbacks.
It's no major drawbacks, no. What could possibly go wrong? Let me look at your character sheet first. Gear.
And getting shot at by NATO forces.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Boom.
It's fine. We'll just draw a big smiley face on it.
Hey, whose APC is that? It's not an APC. It's a BRT. Whose BRT
Whose
is
BRT
that?
is that? Yeah.
It's Sergey's. Who's Sergey? Sergey's dead.
He's dead, baby.
Yeah. Anywhere you can stick a Pulp Fiction reference. All right.
And at the end of his round, Flag chambers a new magazine.
Yes, thank you. All right. And that's probably me. That's ooh.
What is your
Yeah, interesting. I don't have any more mags on me, and they're in
have-
my bag.
Well, conveniently, there's Kalashnikovs inside.
You don't have any more actions, do you? Either.
Well, I turn
Fast
around.
action.
That's a slow action. Well, I shoot at him.
Yeah, but you
And-
aimed, right? So you didn't have a minus to your attack.
That's true. I
Yeah.
aimed. I shouldn't have aimed, but yes, I did aim because I didn't take a minus to my attack.
You're a professional. You still have 4 rounds in the mag, so you're okay.
Yeah,
you
I
have
would. Dropping prone is a free action.
It absolutely is.
I'm dropping prone then
Okay.
because I'm pretty exposed out here, and my killing spree is more or less over now. So senses are coming back.
Drop and roll under the BTR a little bit.
I don't know if there's any more dudes in there. I don't want to start rolling over me. So nope.
Fair point.
Doc. What do you want to do, Doc?
What have you dropped down?
In case there are other active shooters,
Okay.
it's a precaution.
We've still got these guys. If you can get into a position, Doc, where you can have eyes on that position, that would allow Pops to move up. If you can get a firing position in here somewhere. Or you can try and hoof it to join Flag at the bus.
I want to give them another target to shoot at if they have to if they're going to shoot.
I feel like there's one tango unaccounted for.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to go in the building. I'm going to go. I assume it's a 2-story building.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go up to the next level if I can, and then find a window.
Okay. So 1 to get in the building, and then 1 to move upstairs. Okay, you move upstairs,
And
and you find a window.
I'll do a mobility check to make sure, right? Just to make sure.
Well, you can
You-
make it up
you-
with 2.
Yeah,
You
you
can
don't
make it
need
up
one
there.
unless you need to move
Yeah.
further.
Right, what do I see? What can I see from my point of view?
You don't. You can see a gentleman right here. I'll shift bang.
Are
See
we
that
fucking-
guy?
Yeah,
Oh, he's fucking miles away. I don't give a shit. I'll call it out anyway. But
Yeah, he's moving
Thank you.
across the open area.
can I see these fellas?
No, you cannot.
well, that'll work.
You can see like a boot of the guy you just pinged. You can kind of see his boot.
Okay. I'm gonna go into Overwatch. Watch in here.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's my turn. Did we not get a turn?
Oh, Win. Sorry. Yeah, Win's your turn. Let me go back.
good.
Boop.
Thank you.
That's because I clicked end turn and you obviously assumed I didn't.
Ah,
do it.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so back to our M21 action. against dude by the parking garage.
Yep.
Sniper, yes. Range is -2, I think. Actually, it's 20 hexes.
Let's
So
see,
that's
he is
medium still. 20.
200. Yep.
Yeah, so it's medium. So that's a -1.
Mhm.
So that's out to 0.
You want to take a
I'll take an aim.
slow aim?
Yeah.
Aim or slow aim?
I can't
Slow aim
take a
for
slow
+2?
aim I can't take a slow aim and shoot in the same round.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he's moving, so it's aimed, but it's a straight plus minus nothing. So D6, D10.
Okay. Cool. Oh, that's so,
ugly. So I rolled a 1 and a 4. 4 isn't going to hit anything, and if I push, it carries the 1 forward. I still have a D12 to shoot if I push, but I'm guaranteed to have a jam. I think it's still worth taking.
Mhm.
So we'll push. No. Oh yes, I do get a hit finally. Okay,
one
so I
hit
do
in the
get the hit.
legs,
Yeah.
and your weapon
For
takes
3
1
damage.
stress.
So 3 points in the legs for dude.
Mhm. Good shot. You guys are like not taking any prisoners. So you wipe that guy out. You shoot. You hit him in the legs, hit him in the thigh, and he just hits the ground, slides to a stop, and
Yeah.
he's like suppressed.
Yeah.
Prone at the ground, down. He's like trying to figure out where he's been hit. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Blake, your turn.
Thanks, Doc.
Okay, I'm gonna come off Overwatch.
Calling them out.
So it's 1 to come down to the ground stroke first floor.
Mhm.
And then 1 to come out into the terrifyingly exposed bit there.
Yes.
And then I'm on mobility rolls, right?
Very nice. That's correct.
That's something slightly terrible.
That's very nice.
I've got -2 for my backpack, is that right?
Yeah. Since this does come into play now. Oof.
I would like to push.
So 3 and a 4 on 2d6.
Yeah, go ahead. That's no successes.
You're risking getting an injury for a chance of rolling a 6 on 2d6. It's not a great odds in your favor.
Why?
If you're tucked up at the door frame, basically.
Yeah,
rather than leave yourself
is
out
there
in the
any
open.
cover, or am I completely stuck out in the open?
You're completely stuck out in the open.
Oh.
Let's go, because your intention was to move
Yeah, fair.
and see if you
Yeah.
could move. So you can move further. So do you want to push, or do you want to hold what you got?
I think even at the risk of an injury, I don't like. Blake's not happy being out in the middle of the street. So
All right. So you blaze out the door, right? You blaze out the door, and you get like you blaze out into the street, and you realize, shit, it's farther across to this next building than I thought it was.
from up there, the road looks smaller. Now that it's close, it seems bigger. I don't know what that's about. Oh boy, I could really do with a cigarette right now.
All right, the BTR. BTR backs up.
Who's driving? Oh, the guy who stuck his head out was the commander, not the driver.
There's 3 people in the BTR.
Okay. Well, no, there's 1.
Flag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll mobility so you don't get run over by this BTR.
Yep.
You're not gonna get any minuses or any pluses because you're prone, but he's gonna try and run you over.
Roll,
Yeah.
baby.
And if I can get close now to that wall, that's gonna make hard for him. Let's see here.
So he backs up, moves forward, and then you're prone. Oh,
There you go.
What a lovely. Let's for shiznits and giggles. It is who's driving this thing? Soviet Soldier. All right, let's go to Soviet Soldier 4 in the credits list.
So is this his drive as an attack roll against Flag's mobility to dodge?
Yeah, we're just gonna do a
Unopposed roll.
unopposed roll. Yeah, he got a 1. All right, so very good. You got a 4 and a 1. Awesome. All right, yeah. So this guy rolls over, tries to drive over the top of you, but you're like, ain't gonna get me, and you scooch and roll, and then he drives over the top of you. So now you are under the BTR. This is fucking insane. So you're under the BTR because it stops because it doesn't want to hit the wall. So you're under the BTR. He stops. You hear he hits the brakes, and that's it. Hey, on the plus side, you're in cover.
Yeah, very much in cover.
So
It's gonna be
Flag,
hard.
actually, Flag, make a. That's a lot of crap. Let's make me a coolness under fire check.
Yeah.
With
Unit morale.
With or without unit morale.
with unit morale, yeah.
Rolling. Oh, I'm gonna push that one. Oh,
You can't push coolness under fire roll.
oh, that's true. Okay, so I roll a 2 and a 5. That's no successes.
You take 1 stress.
I take 1 stress.
Yep.
It's
you're
fine. I got
not
it.
you're not pinned down or anything. I was just rolling to see if you take stress or not.
You mean by almost being run out by a car? I can't. You are an unreasonable GM.
Unheard of. Unprecedented penalties.
It's like having a dump truck drive over you. It's that kind of scale.
Dangerous, but it's
If
dangerous.
you
but
just
it's
say without
dangerous.
roll, you take 1 stress. That would have been completely fair.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead and because everything happens so quickly, you might not be like whatever. Okay, so it's your turn.
Yeah. Does the term "getting the heck out of Dutch" mean anything?
Commander's hatch is still open, right?
Yeah.
Is there a body hanging out of it, or did it fall back in?
Oh, there's a body hanging out of it.
That's an ugly flag. I am going to try and get out from under the car.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if that's one fast action or slow action.
That's what's your movement's fast action, right?
Yeah, crawling 1 hex.
Yeah. So what I'll say is, if you want to get, what do you want to do?
I think I want to crawl back into my little corner.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
Okay.
or getting up and then rolling mobility. I don't know. I mean, you can crawl 1 hex, and technically this wall is in 1 hex, but then again, also it's all the way down at the end of the hex and all the way back again. So saying that it's 1 hex is maybe a bit of a stretch.
It's okay. I mean, it's movement. You high crawl away to it. And
Flag.
Okay.
You start your turn in the same hex as it, right?
Yeah.
Rolling out, jumping up from prone, we'd say is 1 hex is worth of movement. Climbing on top of the thing would be a 2nd. And then
Yeah.
you've got a nice open hatch there in the commander quarter.
Will the GM allow it?
Yeah, if you want to get onto the BTR,
But then
would
I'll
say-
be on a moving vehicle. If he
Yeah, but it's
if he-
moving very slowly.
it is.
yeah,
it
but
is
if he
stopped.
decides to punch it, I'm on a 60 kilometers an hour vehicle.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's going from 0 to 60.
it
at
hasn't
once.
been moving. It hasn't been moving that fast. It's not a high performance vehicle. It's built for comfort, not for speed. So if you, it's really not built for comfort either. So I would say
Really
the
not,
reason
no.
why I asked you what you wanted to do is because I'm going to add, if you wanted to roll out from underneath that thing and then
Mhm.
start grabbing stuff and hop on. If you make a mobility check, I will
Yeah.
say that you kind of roll out and get up on it within your movement.
Super. I am definitely going to spend my XP on mobility because I'm rolling that so much. Okay, we'll take it. I'll take it while I'm rolling here. Gypsies. And that's a 9, giving me
That's a
1
9,
success
so-
on my 2 dice.
So flag is I'm sick of these motherfucking BTRs in this motherfucking
Like a
combat.
cowboy. Yeehaw!
Yeah, absolutely. Single-handedly taking out this crew.
Flag's like, you want to do something right? You got to do it yourself. All right, so you
And you
haul
gotta
up
be a
onto
little
this-
crazy doing it.
Yeah, you haul up onto this thing, and you see like in front of you, to your front right or to your front, like the front left corner is the driver's hatch, front right corner is the commander's hatch, or the TC vehicle commander.
Hmm.
That hatch is open, and there's a body like slumped out over the side that you are responsible for. So that is your movement.
It's all about how I can put a bullet through the head of the driver.
Yeah, so your next turn you could do that.
Gotta hold on.
Because I don't know
It's
if
a
there's
little bit longer.
any turn that you can do. I don't think there's anything else you can do right now.
No.
I mean, you could roll mobility, or not roll mobility. Yeah, you could roll mobility or use your second action to jump in, because that'd be like your second move action, basically.
But that means you're sitting beside this guy and he gets
Yeah.
an action before you do.
Well, yeah, it's up to you. You jump in
I'm,
like surprise because
I'm,
you got your weapon and see what he does. But then that's jumping in surprise with your weapon and seeing what he does. So
I'm gonna stick to that old song. Gotta hang on now.
okay, got it. Orchid, I'm confused. Do I stay? Do I go?
Should
I go? Very good.
Yeah, and in a moment it's gonna be all Rebecca Black. And the front seat shouldn't be the back seat.
Suppressed. I don't want him suppressed. Okay. All right.
So long as it's not Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Doc, your turn. You're muted, Doc.
Just some stuff in my fucking face with wine gums. I was gonna quote objects appear bigger in the rear view mirror to Tom when he ran out and didn't realise it was that big.
Lovely comment.
The flag's on top of the BTR. I need to see your license and registration. All right.
He's going to come out of this encounter with a new nickname.
Okay,
What's
Doc,
that then?
what do you do?
We'll have to see if he survives it.
Doc, what do you want to do?
There's not much I can fucking do.
You could overwatch these two injured guys.
All right, I'll continue. I'll continue overwatching that square.
Okie dokie. Win, your turn.
Guy just shot,
Yep.
who ate dirt. Is he out of commission?
Nope. He's still
Okay.
there, but he's prone, so it's another, -2 to hit him.
It's -2,
Yep.
but that's okay.
It's a -3 total, I think, because of range. He didn't move next turn, so. But it's range and prone.
Yeah.
So I think it's a -1, net -1 for you.
So it's a 2d10 basically.
Oof.
And there's 2 hits in the arms.
All right.
I don't think we need to roll for that at this point.
No. He just damages enough to put him out. So you put another round right through his arm, which goes through his chest and kills him.
Okay. And then I am swinging around. Make sure I'll switch my Overwatch next turn.
Okay.
To the guys that are left.
All right. Blake, your turn.
Yeah, so wheezing slightly and going, I wish I'd eaten less of the soup in the command tent. I'm going to go 1, 2. Does that get me into the building? So last I've got some cover.
Yes, it does.
And I'm going to roll mobility to see if I just have to sit down and have a breather. Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Oh, man. So I've got like my hands on my knees just going, oh.
Remember that? The Transformers 3, I think it was, when the dudes are like running around downtown Chicago, and the guy's like, "You got me running into buildings and churches and shit."
Just
It sounds very much on point.
Yeah, I'm a shooter, not a runner. Nothing terribly useful. I can
Actually, fun fact. You don't really about combat. When adrenaline kicks in, you don't even really feel that. So you just be like running downstairs, run outside, and then next turn you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get shot. And the next turn you're running into the building. You're not even really out of wind.
You feel it after when the serotonin or whatever it is kicks in.
Then you get super tired, or if you got a minute to think about it.
Well, we haven't had
Is there
that yet.
any? Can I use a different action to get any more movement, or is that kind of it for movement now?
You can push that mobility roll if you wanted to.
Oh no, I think didn't I do that?
6. You could, but again, it's
so you did.
1 in
so you could
6
use
of succeeding and a 1 in 6 of injuring yourself.
You could use your slow action to move another 2. So that's your fast action and your slow action up. So you could do that.
But I guess that's going to leave me out in the open again, isn't it?
You could use it to move 1 and take cover or take up the fire position.
Yeah, so just inside the building, I'm going to kind of get to there and start kind of peeking out the window, but
okay.
That's me done.
BTR backs up with flag on top of it.
Yeehaw.
And it backs up even further.
Fortunately, there's lots of handles and things to hold on to.
Yeah. He's looking for you. He's backed up because he's looking for you.
In his blind angle.
And it stops. Like he's backed up slow, and then it kind of stops, puts full brakes on. Flag, your turn.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah. So, how does one dispose of a driver of a vehicle like this? Is there?
Have you ever watched Indiana Jones? You open the door and kick them out.
Yeah.
There's no open window to kick them out, but you can do the next best thing, which is drop in the commander's seat and fill them full of lead.
Yeah, there was a line of fire from the commander's seat to the driver.
Yeah, they sit right next to each other. So you can just literally drop in. He's literally right next to you.
And he's driving and looking out his periscope.
And he thinks I'm in front of him. Well, he's realizing this dude is gone, but he might think I'm in the building. Do I have time to pull out my pistol instead? Not really. That takes an action.
Make a ranged attack. Make a ranged attack without like the weapon. Just click on the ranged attack roll, whatever. If you get a success, I'll say you yank it as a free action.
That's a lot of risk. It's more like
it's just a success fail.
I mean, it makes both cinematically and like space wise, makes more sense to go in with a pistol instead of trying to get a carbine in there.
Sure.
Plus, there's only 4 rounds left in your magazine anyway.
That's true, and I'm thinking I only need 1. Also, I want the bullet to end up in the projectile to end up in his skull, not ricocheting around in the vehicle that I'm jumping into. Yeah, because I'm jumping in there. Let's keep the ricochet down to a.
Are you jumping in, or are you just leaning your head and arm in?
Bare minimum. Well, I don't know what makes sense. I want to do some kind of action that, pulls out my gun, leans in, put the barrel to his head, and pull the trigger.
All right, go ahead and.
So I need to make a ranged roll to be very fast at drawing my gun.
Yep.
All right, I will do that.
Oh,
2 successes.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah. So your gun just appears in your hand. You bend down, bend into the hatch like at the chest and waist level because you got armor on, so you can't bend in with armor. So you bend in at the waist level, go in, and put the gun. You're gonna have to make a called shot.
I was actually thinking of doing a call shot to the head.
Yep.
I mean, the other way you could have got him out is you could have done Chewbacca and just grabbed him out and threw him out of the top.
Yeah. Next time I play Chewbacca in a game of Twilight 2K, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
All right, so
Right.
I got a rate of
we know what
I got a rate of fire on this.
A Chewbacca
Come again?
onesie. Just get you a Chewbacca onesie in the game.
So
And
make
that
a
mask.
the one with the mouth moves. Make a pistol attack with a net +1 to your roll. Oh wait, sorry, net -1 to your roll.
Yeah.
Unless do you have like a pistol thing that allows you? Because I'm assessing you -2 for your I'm assessing you -2 for the called shot,
Yeah.
and I'm giving you a +1 for point blank range.
All right.
So-
So at an all.
Yeah, all -1 unless you have like
Small arms
unless
would
you
be
have
the
like
specialty.
a trait or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm taking a -1. I do not roll. And that's 2 successes. Yeah.
Good,
2
great
d8s,
gravy.
2 6s, 2 d6s, and it's bye Vladimir.
Yeah, you he's like and then lights out. Bang.
I'm just gonna, bend down. I'm gonna say, nice ride. He looks over. I'll take it.
Right. Nice wheels, son.
Do you say it in Russian?
Nope.
No.
Oh goodness! The one-man band that is flagpole
There he is.
has commandeered a vehicle.
There he is. Boom.
You all talked about you wanted to ride. I got one. Over and out.
Your flag's just like BTR secured. All right.
So yeah, if you could drop us off in Germany before you go on to win the war single-handedly, that'd be great. Just
That will be pleasant. Okay, so for all intents and purposes, I'm going to end combat here.
The 2 wounded guys are sufficiently wounded not to be a threat.
Yeah,
So
unless
that
you guys can tell me what you want to do, and then we might have to roll combat again, or not. I don't know.
So my suggestion is if we can finish them off, now that we've got the vehicle, if we can move quickly, we can gather up some supplies and get out of here, because we're 400 kilometers away from a resupply. But there's a whole bunch of weapons and ammunition lying on the field here.
And I emptied half of all my clips. So yeah, an AK with some clips to it.
We know
Definitely
where
is a
there's
nice prospect
yeah.
at this point.
We know where there's a sniper rifle, 1 or 2 machine guns, and lots of rounds of ammunition.
Inside the BTR tray, there is inside the BTR there are 2 AK-74s with 4 magazines each. Not each, but total 4 magazines.
Okay, I got.
Plus, there's a Makarov on the pavement somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad pistol.
To your
I got 2 assault rifles, 4 clips here, just for that. If anybody needs that.
they're gonna
if
need
you can just
cigarettes.
sweep the area and get. Maybe can anyone drive this thing?
Oh yeah, I can drive, but only with my hands are currently shaking too much to be any use. So cigarettes.
Would somebody
pull
get this man a cigarette so we can get the
I'll pull out a
BTR?
pack of cigarettes out of my bag.
And that is
I
why
gave you
you're
a
my
half
buddy.
pack like 10 minutes ago. How fast do you smoke these things?
It's a fair
It's been a
trade-off.
busy 10 minutes.
You
I've got one of them. I've got one of them
Dog.
multi packs of cigarettes. You know, you can buy the
Carton.
packages of like.
Pardon.
Great.
I got a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah.
No. You can buy the
Duty
packet
free.
which has the cartons in it, right? You can buy like a carton of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you go through customs or what? Not customs. When you go through.
Yeah, no. We
duty free.
in the US we call it a carton of cigarettes. It has like 10 packs in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we call it a pack of. We call one a pack of cigarettes. Which gets very confusing in America because when a British person go, have a pack of cigarettes, please.
It's a little interesting because a carton is the same in Danish, like in karton.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So we call a 10-pack like a collie. I think there's 10 or 12 packs inside. That's a karton.
We used to do you used to either get a box of 10 or a box of 20 cigarettes. And that's what caused the confusion in America, because you go, can I have a box of 20 Marlboro Lights or Marlboro Red, please? And they look at you thinking you want 20 packet, like 20 cans.
No,
That's because we don't sell cigarettes loose.
like
Well,
individual.
they used
individual
to. Yeah, they used to, but they don't anymore.
No, that's
So
illegal
Nathan,
too.
do you want to hand wave eliminating these last two jokers now that we have a
No,
mobile armor?
We do not hand wave war. So, what do you want to do to these two guys? You want to like drive over there in their vehicle, or do you want to like walk over there?
Oh, sorry.
Stop.
Stop.
See what's going on?
Their vehicle?
Well, I mean, previously, like 5 minutes ago, like look at the shit talker for someone who almost got shot by a sniper and run over.
Look at the guy who just got single-handedly took control of BTR.
And then he's like, hey, BTR secured. Anybody know how to drive this thing?
Yeah, I mean,
Flag, Doc, you and Orchid want to get in that thing and drive over and pay our friends a visit. I've got them covered for now. You can pick up Blake, pick up Pops. If we finish them off, then we can resupply here and get out of Dodge.
I mean, is there going to be enough room in that thing for all of us plus Flag's balls?
You've seen it in Clay.
They are substantially bigger than I previously assessed them.
Yeah, we can fit 8 people or 7 people plus Flag's balls.
Okay, great. Well, then count me in. So
That's
I
right.
was
It's like
gonna-
eight commander, driver plus 8, right?
No, it can crew on a BTR. Hold on. Passengers takes 2 to crew, and at least a minimum of 2,
Mhm.
and it has 12 passengers.
Oh, there you go. So
Yeah.
it's just perfect.
It's basically a bus.
It has 1 flat tire, but that's obviously not affecting it too badly.
Calling it, it's not. Listen, it doesn't seat 12 people that can just go balls out and hang out. It's 12 people packed in.
Yeah, it's not
I mean-
comfortable,
Packed in, yeah.
Okay, so
but it's
am
a lot
I
more
driving?
comfortable than walking.
Yeah,
Because I can drive this thing like up to there, and then you just,
You guys close it from the ports.
do what needs to be done. Would that be high enough to negate these walls?
yeah, why not?
Yeah, great. Well,
Are they,
then
and they'll think it's just their friends.
yeah. Anybody know Russian for don't worry, we're here to take you for a lie down.
Yeah, it's we are here to take you. Don't worry, just lay down. No, I like how I said it.
Is that fix the
Super.
coffee machine, you Moldovans?
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's
That's look I
puccini
watched.
caparaco e glupe moltavanje.
That's look I watched for supper. Okay, so you guys drive this over here.
I'm on Overwatch on that until there's a
Yeah, that's
an
fine.
APC on the way. As soon as
Yeah.
they're moving, I'll move.
Okay, so you drive up, and those you've got the little firing port thing plug taken out. You just kind of put your saw out, but you pull up. So what do you guys want to do? You notice these guys the one guy's got his legs are shot up. The other guy's he's got a bullet in his chest. None of them have their weapons up. They're trying to do first aid on themselves. And since this guy tried to get up and go help his buddy who got shot in the legs, he got shot in the chest. So he's kind of laying there trying to put a bandage on. So what do you want to do?
And again,
Kinda
just so
look
as we're clear, none of them have kids, right?
No, they don't have
Just-
children.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
They look like they're 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
They
Great.
could have children, though.
No, we got
They
them.
could have.
No, Doc, we got them before they had kids, which in my new morality makes it all right.
Flag. If you guys cover them, Flag, if you can talk to them in pidgin Russian enough to say, hold still and we won't kill you. We can just
Brilliant.
relieve
I'm
them of their
looking forward
weapons.
to this. I'm looking
Wait,
forward to this
did you
slow.
say- Run like fuckers, or we'll kill you. Because
That
that's what
works
I
too.
heard. Okay.
That works too.
I'm looking forward to this. I am not a communist. Do you know the way to the airport?
Left
Right.
at lights.
All right, Tom. Blake, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, Blake is driving up.
You pull up. So yeah. So what do you guys want to do with these guys? They
We should- we
don't
should-
notice that it's not their friends in the BTR yet, and their weapons are down by his side, and they're trying to do first aid on each other.
I mean,
Maybe
I
we
can.
I think everybody else in the BTR should take Overwatch action through the gun ports at their position, and then I'll pop out and scream half Russian at them.
Cool.
So who wanted to be in the BTR? Because I assumed it was just Flag and but do you want to load up Orchid and Doc?
That was
In
my
there, too.
suggestion.
Yeah,
but do
get
what you gotta
everybody
do.
in.
Okay, everybody's and then Wynn's got to catch up.
I'm
Okay,
I'm
cool.
catching up.
Basically, you guys got to tell me how you want to handle these two wounded guys. Are you just gonna drive past them and leave them there? Are you gonna get out and loot their weapons and stuff? Or
Yeah, so drive up next to them so that loads of us can cover them, and then Flag is going to negotiate.
I'll probably. Oh no, I can't speak Russian. I
Negotiate.
speak.
yeah,
I mean,
they
that was
they
my
gun?
euphemism for threaten.
to speed this up. They like kind of hold their hands up. That they're in no position to fight back.
Well, I point machine gun. Give us now. Die.
He can't really. Was he gonna toss it over the wall to you? You want to just walk over and grab the machine gun and grab the ammo?
He won't do it alone. I'll go out with him and like
Okay. I
Like-
assume you guys are gonna cover him.
Yeah.
cover him. Yeah.
And I
In a
say,
blanket.
like, lay down flat. Or
They're already laying down.
They're leaking.
So yeah, so you strip their. So there's an AK and 2 magazines for the AK, and there's an RPK with 2 45 round mags. And he's missing 9 rounds out of the first mag.
All right. We'll take that. We'll take their bags as well.
They don't have any bags.
Oh. What about field rations? Do they not have any field rations?
They don't have any field rations on them. Nope.
They've got a headquarters unit somewhere where that stuff is, but
And this
we're not
dude back,
expecting to find it.
this dude back here, did he have any nice toys?
Yeah, he has an AK with 2 mags.
Oh, cool.
While they're doing this stuff, Nathan, now that we're out
Well-
of combat time,
While they're laying down, can I inject them with something that knocks them out?
what? Why?
So they can't
I mean,
report
don't-
us. So they can't
don't-
instantly. So they can't instantly run back to base and go, yeah, they've stolen an APC.
They're not.
We'll be gone by
No.
then, and they're not in the shape to run
Oh, okay.
anywhere, are they?
All right.
Yeah, they're not in a position to run
I mean-
anywhere.
Doc, like if you've got stuff that can knock them out, then I might want some of that recreationally. Like we shouldn't waste the good stuff on them.
Yeah, screw cigarettes. Doc's got morphine.
Yeah.
Got some lollipops for you.
My cigarette
Look,
morphine, please, Doc.
Look,
Nathan,
Papa
I'm heading
Smurf,
north.
your drug addiction needs to come to an end.
Look,
I'm still moving cover to cover in case there's other elements. But my
Don't go
goal is to
alone.
get up to our sniper. Well, you guys are going to bring the bus by in a
oh
sec.
yeah.
You're gonna bring the party bus by.
Does it seem to me that the RPK they're picking up was relocated from the parking garage, or is there still a machine gun up there waiting for somebody to collect it?
You'd have to go.
Yeah,
You'd have to go over there and find out.
yeah, I don't think we want to spend that much more time here. So I will make it up to the sniper's hide.
Mhm.
and collect his rifle and ammunition, and
He's got a Makarov with 3 magazines, and he's got a hunting rifle, bolt action hunting rifle with let me look at his sheet. How many rounds does he have? With he fired. So he's got 2 rounds in the gun.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 extra mags, so 10 total rounds.
10 total or 10 each?
10. Oh, so it's 12 bullets.
Okay.
It's got 12 bullets total.
Realized.
2 mags and 2 bullets in the mag that's in the gun. So.
Okay. The other reason to have Eastern Bloc weapons is if we're needing to sneak through places that are controlled. It's a little easier to disguise ourselves if we're not walking around with U.S. equipment.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Okay, I've gathered that stuff up, and I'm coming down the stairs. If they're done with what they need, they can pick me up, and then we can drive out of town.
Have you guys added to your character sheets the weapons and stuff?
Yeah.
No. All right, so let's see if we can.
I was looking menacing. Everybody else was doing the carrying.
Let's see.
Well, I'm not gonna. I thought we just dump it in the back of the fucking. The
Oh yeah,
party
for
bus.
sure.
We are. Let me see if I can. Sheet. Hold on. Close. Let me go to close.
The other thing, if we have, we've got rules for that in camp, I think, for scrounging. Because I was going to say, if we've been in enough action here that if there are other Soviet elements around, we probably don't have too much time. If we thought we had more time, it would be great to go through and look for changes of clothes, food, water, that sort of stuff.
Like, we really need cleaning products because there's
it's a bit
brains
messy
dripping
in
off
here.
the back down here. Give this a day. This thing's going to be ripe.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Blake looks
But,
really pleased because people don't say that very often.
We might not have more than a day's worth of fuel anyway. So, but if it gets us out of town with some protection, that's a good thing.
I'll have you know I'm a very economical driver.
Gentle on the brakes, gentle on the accelerator. I'm good with that.
Yeah,
All right,
that's why they call me Light Touch Parsons.
Light
Is that what they
touch
call you?
Light touch.
Nobody has ever called me
Light
that.
touch.
No, I think this is going to be a running thing where you
So I'm gonna-
just collect self-appointed nicknames,
Yeah.
self-appointed and wholly unearned.
All right, a little bit later. 45. Okay, so a little bit later, we're going to have to. I want to figure out how to assign this vehicle to you.
Okay.
For some silly reason, it's not letting me. But
It's okay, we can do that between sessions.
yeah, I'll do that between sessions. Okay, so then you'll be able to add the weapons and stuff to it.
So I'd make a copy of it just in case. So right click on it,
Yeah, I gotcha.
make
I'll
a copy,
worry about that later.
and then
It's
you
not-
can go,
not really-
and then you can go into the permissions,
Let me see.
and then you could do it anyway. But then make a copy, right click it, go into permissions, and
Take your permissions.
make everyone owners or whatever.
Duplicate. Yeah.
And you might want to drag it up into the PC section as well, just
Yeah,
in case you got.
Yeah, don't give everybody permission. Like, who's the driver here?
Owner. Well, I need you guys to be able to add stuff to it. So
Okay.
make everybody owner.
I will share.
Save changes. And then move this thing up. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. There it is. Cool. No. Boom. There you go.
Ooh.
That it is. Without a gun, and it only has half fuel, which, to be honest, is a lot. So, you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
It does not have 500 rounds of 14.5 millimeter. But you can start adding gear and stuff to it by clicking on the cargo area. You can start adding weapons and like ammunition and stuff to it.
That's standard.
Yeah. Anyway, so admin stuff aside.
It might be something to do. There might be something to do during between sessions, right? Just make sure.
Yeah, exactly.
everything's
Yeah.
done.
I'll go in and add everything. I can go in and add everything to it because I remember what you guys have. What you guys scrounged from those guys. Because I'm gonna leave them on the map.
Can we name the BTR Doretta?
Doretta, absolutely.
I mean, you caught it. You got to call it whatever you want.
Yeah, it's yours. So
Her name is Doretta.
her name is Doretta.
Okay.
Yes, we can get this puppy, but you have to promise to take care of it.
Okay, so
Can I keep her?
all right, so you can keep the big metal dog. All right, where do you guys want to go? Do you want to just drive out immediately, or do you want to drive around this map some more?
Just fuck off.
Are you hitting the road, getting out of Dodge?
I'm done. Can we be done with this map?
Yes.
We're gonna
we could be
do
done with
like
this map.
Jack.
We could be done with this map.
We're gonna make
We're
like
gonna
a
do-
tree and get out of here.
We're gonna do like Jack and hit the road.
Off like a prom dress.
All right,
Yeah. Skedaddle.
go back to the.
I got nothing. You guys have done all the good lines. I'm just gonna drive. You guys do the funnies.
I'll be the commander.
Right click. Activate.
Loading notebook.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Look, we're back here. Oh wow, I haven't seen this for ages. In fact,
Yeah, it's
in
been
fact,
Like
4
half
sessions.
a month.
in fact, I've forgotten where we are.
We are right here. And
Yeah, we're fine.
We are fine. Okay, so I'm gonna move you just a little bit here. Okay. So this BTR has an off-road speed and an on-road speed. You moved off-road, got across. So the travel speed of this thing is. Well, one of you guys can look at it. You can look it up real quick. Travel speed of 9. That seems a lot to me. 9 hexes. Yeah, you can do 9 hexes in 6 hours. That makes sense. So you guys, or 6 if it's off-road. Right now you're off-road for a little bit. So you guys, the last thing you knew was that by Roleclaw is where you guys had your alpha, like your assembly area for the attack. But you know that at last reports, Russians were attacking Roleclaw. So, where do you guys want to go?
I assuming like we'll have to gauge how much gas we've got both in the vehicle and if there's like jerry cans.
Yeah, so there's no jerry cans, but you do have some gas. So your fuel capacity is 145. Fuel consumption is a 6. That is how much fuel you consume for 1 hex. If you were off-road, you consume twice as much fuel.
Okay.
And your travel speeds are different. So your travel speeds off-road is 6 hexes in a shift, and your 9 hexes if you're on a road.
I want to see if we can get down to here, which I will say for argument's sake is Opol, where it looks like there's a couple of different routes to get across that river.
Okay.
You
because
don't want to go to Wroclaw?
oddly, no, I don't want to go where the Russians are
Oh,
or the
oh, yeah.
Soviets are.
The flying Soviet thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the paratroopers there, and
But,
there's an armored unit south of them. So now that we're mobile with this vehicle, we can cover more ground more quickly. Roads are great as long as they're not roads where the Soviet army is advancing. That's why I'm hoping to try and do a left hook around them.
So how about we make it first
Again.
off to Ostrashov, Kepno, Oshikov. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. That's my
So-
estimation.
Here,
And then see if we can resupply in that area, maybe some alcohol fuel or something.
Alcohol.
I think I know this one over here, Shrepenich. Yeah.
Yes,
Shrepenich.
you can you can
If we're going along-
do adaptations
if
to
we're
the
going
vehicles.
If we're going on the main road, though, we'll see some gas stations, right? We can just pull in there and get some
They might
diesel.
have
Dog.
Twinkies.
Dog. This is the end of the world. We're not just gonna pick up fuel on the way. We're gonna take it for someone, or we're gonna find some settlement to trade it with. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're unlikely to find any gas stations open for business.
Well, we could just go in and take any fuel that they have.
Well, yeah, but you have to assume that the last few years there haven't been a lot of oil tankers dropping off supplies, and the fuel supplies in country have been getting low, which is why some of these vehicles, if not now, 6 months from now, will have been converted to methanol because it's the only fuel they
This
can
one
get.
is this one is gasoline, and it has gas in the gas tank.
I thought
It's
we
got a tank
diesel.
of gas. It's not diesel. It's gas. It's
We
Russian. It's
better
gas.
driving it day or night in terms of not getting hassled.
Well, right now you are. It is morning. It's the morning shift because you moved all through. Through last night. So
We just got to get out of Kalisz to somewhere where
Yeah,
we
so-
can post up for a bit.
do you guys want to head south 2 or 3 hexes on off road, or do you want to head on road?
You
It's up to you.
you
just gotta
said
let me
there
know
was
so you can mark fuel in the week. I can start rolling encounters, and you got to make a driving test.
I'll be good at that.
Yeah. So
Famous
it
last
looks like-
fucking words.
it looks like we might need to be off-road unless we can find a crossing. We might have to be off-road because we're still on the east side of the river at Kalisz, right?
you can cross the river. There's a bridge. There's a
Okay.
serviceable bridge you guys can get over.
Okay, then
You're in a
I
BTR, so not anybody really next to the city is really messing with you.
fair. So can we find somewhere sheltered, wooded area, something like that, off the road, north of the cluster of 3 towns there, where we can
Yeah. You want
post
to
up?
you want to travel in here?
Just
Okay.
to get off the road enough to be able to conceal the vehicle on ourselves, because we need to rest and heal up and feed and all that before we
Mhm.
advance.
Is everybody in agreement with that plan?
Yeah, I'm not arguing
Yeah.
we'll win.
Okay, so Blake,
Flagpole like to pretend to be the commander of the vehicle, but he does just do anything Win says.
all right.
So yes, sir.
No, Win says it, and then Flagpole make it sound like his idiot and put the direction.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we should go there.
Well,
Flagpole nods and points that direction.
Yeah,
Okay,
but,
so-
Win is fine with making suggestions rather than issuing orders, because
So-
we are dependent. We've all shown resilience and initiative, and we're also going to be entirely dependent on one another for the foreseeable future.
But
So-
the adrenaline and the kick of taking over the BTR and risking
yeah.
his life has gotten to Flagpole's head. So he's sitting in the commander seat, pointing in directions with too much adrenaline to actually take care. So wins the brain, and Flagpole points in the direction.
All good.
So you guys, Blake, so you guys are going to be off road for 3 hexes. So since it's only half, you're only going to use like half the fuel consumption. So you're going to 6. So you're going to use 6 units of fuel.
And do I need to do some kind of a drive check or?
You do. So you're in the BTR sheet right now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Is everybody all right if I take off the 6? Like nobody's already done that.
No, all good.
No.
Cool.
You go ahead and take off the 6.
I've done maths.
Yep. And then you're going to roll a driving check.
Do I get pluses because flag keeps pointing the direction for insistently?
No, you don't get pluses. Let's hold on. Let's look at.
Your turning is on the left.
Yeah. Let's look
To the next roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
How?
You get
Bear right, beaver left.
No, that's not a rollable table. I don't want that. I want travel. Boom. Terrain types. Yada yada. Okay. That's cool. Sorry, I'm reading the travel rules really quick to make sure we're not I'm not missing something.
Sure.
Weather, it's fair weather, so there's no minus, there's no we're not marching, it's not a forced march. Driving. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's not difficult terrain because it's fairly flat, but it is double whatever. We got all that. So there's only a couple things that you can do when you're inside a vehicle. You can rest inside of a vehicle which would allow you to gain back like stress and stuff, because it counts as a shift of resting. So if anybody who has like a lot of stress, like flag, you can rest and then you get back like 1 or 2 points. We'll see how much you get back. I think it's 1 point, but you'll get some stress back for resting, or people can keep watch in the vehicle. That's kind of like the only 2 things you can do in the vehicle if you are not driving.
That's fine. I've only got 1 point of stress now after recovering from my meltdown, so I'm happy to keep watch.
Okay. Alrighty, and I'm gonna need make a driving roll modified for terrain type. If you drive off road into a new terrain type during the shift, you need to make an additional roll in heavy. Okay, so let's do terrain type is. You don't get any lighting. Get terrain type road. It's terrain type open, so you get a +1 to your roll. And then you're gonna have to make a roll with a -1.
So of my 2 d10s, I rolled 1-1.
Right. So
do you want to push?
Hold on, I don't know if you can push
Doesn't
that.
get rid of the 1.
Like,
Driving a vehicle. Yeah, you can push that if you want.
look, guys, the problem is the steering wheel is on the wrong side. Like, can we do something about that?
Actually, not.
All these instructions are in Russian.
Yeah, the whole vehicle's
What
in
does
Russian.
this button do?
Yeah, I don't.
You just hear a clunk and a thud.
I thought it was the windscreen wiper, but then I remember we don't really have a windscreen. It's like a whole thing here.
If we need a scraper, it's for the inside.
Okay. So, are you going to push this or not, Tom? It's up to you.
So would it re-roll both dice or no?
No,
It's
just the
I'm
one.
re-rolling.
It's going to re-roll the 1.
The one that didn't roll anything.
And you're guaranteed to take driving is a physical skill, right? So
No, driving's mobility. Sorry, it's
Is it
agility.
me or the car that gets hurt?
It's the car that gets hurt, I think. Yeah.
What happens if I don't push? Like, what does failure look like at this point?
I get to roll on the driving mishap table.
Oh, we have to do that just to find out.
Yeah.
Do we want to roll the driving mishaps?
What I'm
Don't
imagining
push,
happens is
Everyone's
like,
dead. You killed
No,
everyone.
not everyone's dead.
It's like Blake's going, no, look, like Flag, you were amazing. You were really amazing. But as you're pointing, you keep hitting me in the face, and it is kind of making it hard to. Yeah, no. Could you just?
It's an important part of being a tank commander.
The annoying thing is he's pointing, which makes you have to look to see where he's fucking pointing.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's yelling too.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, go that way.
I love how it's chaos inside the vehicle. Like,
This
shit
is very
didn't calm
restful
down
and
yet,
relaxing for the civilians.
Yeah,
Shit
when we
didn't
were
calm
shooting
down.
people, we were totally on it. Like a simple thing of let's do a road trip, and suddenly it all goes to shit.
So, are you pushing, or do I roll on the driving mishaps table?
Like if I pushed, it's only statistically it's going to get worse rather than better, right? I mean,
I don't know.
what do you
We
want
have
me
a
to
chance
do,
of getting
Commander?
a success.
It's your call. It's your dice roll. Do you want to make a
Yeah, sure,
decision?
whatever.
All right.
That was no successes.
Yeah, no success is still the one fail.
Yeah, so I've damaged the car.
So the driving mishap roll, huh?
That's weird. It rolled a 1 on my screen. It says 4.
Yeah, it re-rolls the one that was already there. It shows it as rolling again, but it still comes up because it rolled 2 dice.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
I only rolled 1
I mean,
dice for me.
technically, I did better on the second roll because I went up from a 3 to a 4. So,
Okay. Yes, yeah. It still means fuck all.
Yeah.
trying here. I mean, my
I'm
main
really-
thing is shooting with a slight side order of driving.
I'm a really good driver. Yeah.
I said I'd
All right.
driven. That's not the same thing.
We've all
Okay, here's
fucking
roll
driven.
on the vehicle mishap chart. Oh, that's like a okay. No, silly Billy. I don't want that. I want to actually roll so it goes into chat. Driving mishaps. Oh, here we go. Roll. What do we get? Ooh,
Roadblock.
roadblock. Let's see.
No shit.
Let's see what this is. Mounted modifiers notes. Okay, so you move forward and let's look at this. Yeah, so that hex that you're moving into south, you realize it's blocked.
Well, I mean, this is plainly not my fault. With the 1 damage stress, what am I taking that off?
Can you guys hear me again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my audio keeps like ducking in and out. I don't know why.
Huh.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought we were good.
All right.
What do I take the 1 damage stress off?
Just put it on your vehicle. Don't worry about it.
Cool, you got really
Okay.
loud all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Emphatic.
Sorry. It didn't mean to be. Move my mic away. Okay, yeah, so moving into the shit, how are we gonna do this? It happens in the middle of your driving. So yeah, so you moved into this hex and you wanted to move into this hex here. So that's the middle of your driving. So you're gonna have to move into a different hex. Moving into this hex, the way from your hex is blocked. Like there's whole bunch of like artillery looks like it's cut a bunch of trees down. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's leading up kind of a slow slope up to that road and then across into the woods. It's kind of like it's impassable. Like you can move into this hex off to your northwest, or you can move directly south.
I like that I rolled badly, but in terms of the narrative, it's like Flag telling, no, I can't go there. No, there's no road, sir. There's no. It's okay. All right.
Let's-
Is there? I mean, there are at least kind of trees in that southern hex to kind of park up in.
Yeah, you could move into that hex and then see if because you still have movement, and then you can cross the street and get into that hex that you want to do.
Well, the hex on this side of the road is fine too. Just a place where we can post up undercover.
Yeah. So I think we do that. I think we go south one and then just kind of park
Okay.
up. And I'll breathe carefully for a bit and go, okay, all right.
And you go
that
into
was not my
the
best work.
you go into the woods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and make another
All right. For
Gotta-
changing terrain type.
yeah, you gotta make terrain.
I mean, I'm assuming there's tracks and paths and things throughout the.
make another
area.
driving roll, and this time with a -1.
Great. That's gonna go.
Swimming. It's gonna go
awesome.
swimmingly.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go. Golden.
finally.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like what happens is because I'm a city boy, like I'm New York City boy. If it's all flat and open, I don't
Fucking
like it. But
excuses.
as soon as it's weaving, this is like
Fucking
rush hour.
excuses.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's when they succeed, it's I got.
Yeah,
Papa
yeah.
Smurf, put a cigarette in your bloody mouth and shut up.
If there's
Let's
like more than
assume.
10 minutes of them bickering up front, I do say, how about y'all just shut the fuck up and get us there?
Yeah, all
Because
right.
we're
Sorry,
freaking
sir.
out. We're freaking out the kids.
Yeah, that does immediately shut Blake up, and he looks really embarrassed.
All right, so I'm gonna roll some mood elements for this wood line that you're in.
Candlelight dinner.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The street holds a single house whose windows are boarded up with plywood. Birdsong comes from a single tree, its limbs stripped bare by fire. Yet the house itself remains curiously intact. A faint keening comes from inside, plaintive and haunting.
What the fuck does keening mean?
It's like a
Yes.
high cry.
So I assume you guys are driving past the horror house.
Yeah, the horror. Yeah, this feels like something in a Scott Dorward campaign. So we don't have the resources to take on any more wounded souls.
So in this game, we have to roll. Since there's not an encounter. You just moved half the hex. I'm not going to roll for an encounter right now.
Okay.
You do have to roll to make a camping check.
Just to clarify, though, like, does the faint keening sound like it might be a kid?
Or
No.
a cat.
Okay, yeah, no, it's an adult. Fine, screw 'em. All about protecting
So-
the miners.
Did you say I could get rid of stress in the van?
Yeah, if you're resting.
Fuck it, I'm resting.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
No,
keeping
resting
watch.
isn't sleeping. So you can still be like talking to Doc, talking to the kid, that stuff. Just you can't be actively doing other physical things.
That's all right, I'm taking a fucking nap.
Yep.
Okay, so somebody needs to make. So you guys get Doc's racked out. Doc's like shot people at close range. He's just like sleeping like a
Oh,
baby.
that's on the drive. When we get there and make camp, we'll each have different things we need to do, including sleep.
Yeah, so he's taking a nap. He's good to go. Which is it's good because then Doc can pull watch
Yeah,
while you
Shit.
guys sleep. So if
Yeah.
if you're
How do I-
sleeping while resting,
How do I reduce hit capacity then?
let's look at recovery.
Physician heal thyself.
Armor cover. Someone else. So you heal 1 point of remaining damage for each full shift spent resting or sleeping.
What's a shift?
6 hours.
Like 6 hours.
All right, how long have we been on the road?
6 hours.
Excellent. Can I recover a hit point?
You can cover 1 hit point. Yes.
Excellent. I'm back to full health.
Back to full health. A sprained ankle's not so sprained anymore. All right.
Oh, I feel fully refreshed with that nap. I just definitely something I needed.
Okay. So let's do. Yeah. Flag. Are you gonna rest?
We're driving, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about keeping watch.
Okay, you're keeping watch when. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna need a So when journeying and the day is over, it's time to make camp, which I think you guys need to get rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Finding a good location for a camp, making a fire, and preparing a place to sleep takes a whole shift. Usually the evening, but not in this case. Only one character rolls to make camp, but others can help with the roll. You make a survival roll. If your roll succeeds, you find a sheltered place to spend the night, or the shift you guys are going to use to sleep, where you can find cover from incoming fire, rest up for the next day's journey. If your roll fails, you set up camp and rest and sleep anyway, but the referee makes a hidden roll on the camp mishap table. Reroll if the mishap is not applicable to the situation. The referee can spring this mishap on you anytime while you are in camp. And fire. Setting a campfire is included in making camp, although this would be daytime, you guys won't make a fire. This is required to be able to cook food at the camp, and it will protect you against cold weather. You can opt not to start a fire, as the smoke will give away your position to anyone within visual range of it. When sleeping for a shift without a fire or other heat source, you must all roll stamina to avoid hypothermia. Except during warm summer nights. It's not summer, but it's daytime. It's warm, so there's an option to make a hidden camp, which if you want to make your camp hard to spot, you roll recon right after you roll your survival roll and note down the result. Your recon result will be used as an opposed roll against any enemy passing by, just as setting up like you're setting up an ambush. Without this, any enemies coming within visual range of your camp will automatically spot it. So
stealth camp.
Survival to set up camp. I've got a D10 and a D6. Is anybody
nice.
better off than that?
No.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Nice.
So that's a success. We rolled a 9 and a 2.
Heck yes, you find a good spot. No mishaps.
Okay.
And you want to roll a recon roll to hide your camp?
I sure do. And there's an 8 and a 2 on the recon, so
All right, so
that's a
1.
success.
Win for the
I-
win.
Win
All
for the
right.
win. Yeah, so just as we're driving through the track in these woods, sort of off the southbound road, I'm saying I just tap Pops on the shoulders and say, "Over there, see if you can win over there." And we just find a low-lying place where it's sheltered from approach. We've got a close tree line on one side, so it's out of the wind. It's hard to see approaching from either angle. And they say, let's set up there. We don't need a fire to heat food. Boiling water we would, but we've got a hot BTR engine that we can slap MREs down on to warm them up if we need to.
And some of us as MREs.
You could just heat an MRE. Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah,
put
you
it on
can
the
just
engine.
heat it, yeah. But you need to heat it on something.
Okay,
That's
so
how you want one.
No.
you guys have successfully made camp. You've hidden your camp. Yeah, it is entirely up to you. So you guys are going to go to sleep. So you also need to eat at least one shift out of the day as well.
Mhm.
You need to consume a ration. So now is a good time to consume it. So you have, let me see, here's Orchid.
Now that we've had this drive, we've had an opportunity to take more of an inventory of what was in the vehicle. Is there any food or water in the vehicle?
Nope. No food or water in the vehicle.
Is there a spare tire on the back?
Nope. No spare tire on the back.
Ooh.
Right.
And
I've got 6 I've got 6 field rations, which are what, an entire day of food.
Yep.
Can that But what?
Well, it's just with the civilians in tow, that's going to go pretty fast.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna take care of that shortly.
Yeah. So you guys are going to eat. So who has rations that they don't need to share?
I mean, I've got 2, so I'm going to eat one
Yeah.
of my 2.
Okay.
Likewise.
Everybody mark off a ration.
Yep.
And Doc, do you want to give up 4 rations for Orchid, Anna, Miko, and Christina?
Yeah, I can't have them going hungry.
All right. So you're going to give up 4 rations to cover them as well.
1, 2.
They rested on the drive, so they had a chance to
3.
recover their own stress.
Yeah.
4, and then I'll have 1 myself.
1 for yourself. Okay.
How much water?
And I've only got 1 filled ration left.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will say that there's enough water on the BTR for this camp. Everybody can drink like a portion of water. There's like a half filled like jerry can. So there's enough water and food. There's enough water on this thing for everybody, but then it's gone.
And that's where we get into the other camp rules.
Yeah, well, so far you guys aren't. You're not dehydrated. You're not sleepy. You're avoiding hypothermia, dehydration, sleepy.
Yep.
Because theoretically, you can just button the BTR up.
Yep.
If you hit it enough, you could just button it up and sleep inside it.
Yeah.
It won't be. It's not that big of a deal. Or you could sleep outside of it, depending. So yeah, you guys are gonna sleep for a shift. So
my
means...
suggestion is 2 shifts because we need a shift to set up.
No, you can
camp and eat, right?
Yeah, but you can do other things, like people can sleep while you're setting up camp.
That's what I was walking through.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if we're taking a break for at least 2 consecutive shifts, then we stagger who's sleeping when. Setting up camp is part of the first shift. Eating for most people will be part of the first shift. The people who are sleeping on first shift can rest and eat on the second.
No, you can cook. You can set up camp. You can cook and eat in the shift it takes to set camp up.
Okay.
All that stuff is explicit in the rules that you could do all that while setting camp.
So it's the shift after that, whether because I think everybody needs to sleep today, needs to get their 6 hours in before we get on the road again. So
and you're moving at night too. That'll make sense.
So we stagger sleep and watch in the next shift, or the 2 shifts following the camp shift. And on the watch shift, if one person's watching, another person could take a couple of jerry cans down to the river and top them up, assuming the river's passably drinkable. Because that's in the same hex, right?
Mm-hmm. Going to
river or a stream feeding it or whatever, we can top up water.
All right. So we're going to do all that next session, because right now we're going to go through experience and stuff, and we're going to end tonight's session. So experience, you guys showed up. Everybody gets 1 for that. So is there an argument to be made that anybody risk anything serious to maintain their moral code?
Yeah, no question. Cowboy risked life and limb to single-handedly conquer an armored vehicle.
Yeah. 100%.
So Cowboy gets Dr. Strangelove gets another XP point. Did anybody make a sacrifice to realize their big dream?
Hasn't come up.
You guys did travel through a hex, so that's another XP point.
Yeah.
You guys did overcome a danger.
Yeah.
Did anybody risk their life for their buddy? I don't think so.
No.
Totally.
Okay. No. All right, so whoever rolled coolness under fire, I believe it was just Trey. Yep. So Flag, go ahead and roll a coolness under fire die, just the 1 die. And if you get a 1, it'll increase the die. Nope. Okay.
I mean, it's not a good thing neither, because your empathy goes down as well.
Yeah,
if
and
you
my
do
my
roll one.
character's sympathy based, so I'd rather not actually.
That's good. So you're keeping it together. So unit morale doesn't move. And does anybody feel like they need to change their moral code?
No, I'm getting everyone out. That's my plan.
This group out. Getting this group out.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, that's it. So cool. That's where we'll end today's session.
Spending. Do we have an opportunity now to spend XP?
Yeah, but we'll spend at the beginning of next session.
Perfect. And we'll set up the
how much
vehicle
did
in between.
we total?
So let's see. James has additional 2, right?
I should be on 13.
Yeah, you're on 13. What are you at, Tom?
14.
14. Trey?
I lost count, but maybe we could just.
So you were at 10, and then you
Yeah.
had what, 3 today?
No, you got more
Session,
than that.
risking my life,
We've
travel
got-
through a hex,
Yeah.
Face to danger.
face danger, so that's 4.
So you're at 14.
So I'm at 14.
And then Doug, you were at 11, so that's 14.
So
Wow.
close.
I've got the smallest amount of XP. Why have I got such little XP?
Because you had 8 the first session, and second session you had 10. Or not that second session, but the
I
second
know
session.
why. Because no one's getting fucking shot, so I can't do save their fucking life. Can you guys
I
get
mean,
shot?
I'm trying.
often?
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. That's why
I tried
Yeah.
really hard to crash the car, but
Flag tried really, really hard to catch a bullet for you.
he
We'll
really
take
did.
care of that next session for you.
In fact, we could probably give him an extra XP if you want to say he risked his life to help his buddy.
Who?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's like, I want my friend to have XP. Go ahead and shoot me, sniper. Anyway,
Do we have any? So does anyone have any shout outs they want to do?
yeah, I do. I would like somebody to please go to our Discord and sign up for the Wrath and Glory playtest that we're going to do, so that it is not just me romping around the galaxy as a Space Marine, or as a Primarch, or romping around as
Won't
as
be
an
a Primarch,
Inquisitor,
Trust me, there's no rules for Primarchs.
that would be
or
true.
Primus,
to
or whatever it
Loyal.
is. What is, or just me romping around as an Inquisitor with his retinue alone. I mean, I'll do it. I'll be a crazy Eisenhorn Inquisitor on his own, but yeah, that's all. Head to our Discord and sign up. It'll be fun. It'll be a blast if you want to game with us.
Yeah, make sure you fill out the form bloody correctly.
Don't let James intimidate you. Just fill the form out.
I mean, it's not bloody hard.
No, it's not. That's why I said don't. Just fill the form out and join the Discord. You got to join the Discord because it's how we communicate and coordinate game times and stuff. So it's important.
It's also a great place to talk to people about cool games like this one.
All right. So yeah, don't forget to join Discord. All that gubbins is in the description or in the chat window right now if you want to join in. People on Patreon, I think there are not Patreon. People who are listening on podcasts, there should be links on the main chat wherever you got the thing from. So if you're listening on iTunes, there's a link on iTunes and there's a link on Spotify, etc., etc. So you can always join. You must have a video though. You must have a webcam of some decent quality and semi-decent audio with like not much, well, preferably no background noise if that's at all possible. Other than that, I'd like to thank everyone for playing, and I'd like to wish Nathan
I've got one.
happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
Should we?
Yeah. So as of 4 minutes ago, I'm 44 years old instead of 43. So yeah.
Fucking
Congratulations.
hell. Oh,
Thank you. It wasn't hard. I just kind of stayed alive.
Another year of not
I mean,
getting hit by a bus.
Well,
or a
Yeah, the
BTR.
way you talk about it, Nathan, you staying alive is not a small achievement.
Yeah, but it's my specialty.
Compared to the rest of us, you were playing hard mode.
Yeah, I play hard mode.
Can we have one quick shout out health and good wishes to everyone's friend Matthew Sanderson, who's
Who?
had a rough couple of weeks. One of the good friends of Jackson Elias over at Blasphemous Stones. But we are wishing him well for sure.
I've no idea who it is, but yeah, wish you well.
I don't know who it is either. I'm concentrating on keeping myself alive to see 45.
Yeah, can't worry about other people. All good. Those who know, know.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that's it.
Yeah, other than that, we'll see everyone next time. Same bat channel, same bat time.
Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle.
Let's keep
Older bat players.